gotta wait for the players to show up. Test. Checking out my chat overlay right now. Test. Of course it's not gonna work. You dirty dog. How dare you? How dare you? Simply won't be. Alright. 1 sec. Test you. Try again. Try once more. There we go. Oh, I leveled up. I'm level 3. Hey, there he is. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Let me see. Mr. Tristan's on, so let me send him a message. Really? I think because I wasn't talking very loud, and my mic was kind of, hold on, my mic was kind of pointed to the side. Is it any better now, or? I'm doing good, man. I was busy getting everything set up last night, and I think you guys will like it. Good now? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought it was because the mic was pretty much pointing. It was kind of pointing away from me. All right, let's wait for Mr. Tristan to show up here, and we'll begin things in earnest. All right, so also we need to figure out. You said you want to be a fighter, so one thing we're gonna do before we actually start playing is nail down your character's class and Tristan's character's race. Yeah, so. Oh, and spend proficiencies. Like, basically choose what skills your character knows. Which, you guys are in the middle of a dungeon right now, so it won't make a huge deal of difference. Some of your skills will, obviously, but like, I don't foresee building a fire being super important right now, but it would be later, you know, like when you're in the wilderness. Like, I mean, I probably wouldn't want to build a fire in an enclosed space like a dungeon, but there might be places for it here. I don't recall specifically, but yeah, there's a lot of skills that would probably you'd be better served to think of getting right now, but you will start with. As a fighter, you start with 3 slots for non-weapon skills and 4 slots for weapon skills. So, like, also, as a fighter, you can specialize. Meaning you spend 2 slots on a weapon and you're really good with that weapon. And because I like all the proficiency system, we will be using weapon mastery too. So I think you have to be level 6 to do that, to begin the mastery process. Like, you would spend a 3rd slot on it, and that you become a master. Or I think it goes proficient, specialist, and master for fighters. It goes like proficient, expert. Yeah, non-fighters can only get expert, and all they do is get additional attacks like a fighter does, but they don't get bonuses. But yeah, so basically when you specialize, you get +1 to your hit rolls, and you get +2 to damage. And then when you become a master, you get +3 to each, I believe. I'll have to look into it. So, yes, you start with 4 slots for weapon and 3 slots for non-weapon proficiencies. Given that you're a dwarf too, certain things are actually a little easier for you to get. That's why, like, because I was pretty sure you're gonna be a dwarf. So I was looking at the complete book of dwarves, and it refreshed my memory on that. Like, humans have to spend, I think, 2 slots on the armor skill and 3 slots on weaponsmithing. You only have to spend 1 slot on any of those. So, I think, or something else too. You get, like, as a dwarf, you get a few bonus proficiencies too as a dwarf. So it's a little different. Like I said, like, in basic D&D, it's not a great deal of difference. But in AD&D it is. I mean, well, in basic D&D it's not, but in AD&D it is a big difference being a different race, because you get like bonus proficiencies potentially, and you get racial quality skills, or not skills, but modifiers, like you can see in the dark. You're resistant to poison and stuff. So I'm just gonna show you the table because I don't know what Tristan's doing. I sent him a message. He's in the middle of playing a game right now, I think, so we'll see when he shows up. But we gotta do the bookkeeping part anyway. All right, so here we go. I was pretty busy throwing all this stuff together last night. I have all these books. I imported them. Some of them are from different workshops, workshop downloads on Steam, but I have all the books here at my fingertips. Also, he will be disappearing, obviously, but I found a mule mini. So there you go. Also, I increased the size of the minis to actually fit the square like they're supposed to. I realized that last time. I was like, dude, our minis look so small, but that's why, because they're not supposed to be. They're technically supposed to be like around this size, you know, to fill up a square. Also, I figured out how to link together is here. So yeah, I attach your character to John the Mule, and I had to turn your character's gravity off, but they move as one entity now, no matter which one I grab. So even if I fill it, it won't matter because it'll go the way it should. Also, another thing I did, because I found so many miniatures in the workshop, dude. It's ridiculous. There's even animated miniatures. It's crazy. But I went through and picked out like a bunch of dwarves and a bunch of human thievely looking dudes for Tristan. So in case you wanted to switch your model, your character, you can. I mean, there's like a bunch of really neat ones. This guy looks more like a farmer, but I figured I'd grab it in case you wanted to look at it. I thought you might like this guy. He's a very piratey, buccaneerish looking dwarf, obviously, but he looks pretty neat. He's got a flagon of ale in one hand and like a falchion, or kind of like more like a falchion or a scimitar in one hand. That's a falchion, actually. It's way too broad to be a scimitar. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I thought. This guy looks pretty badass, so this guy's kind of like a dwarven gladiator who he looks very no nonsense, but I think this would probably fit your character better, honestly. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start deleting dudes because. Ooh, let's not do that. Oh, I'll show you this guy in a second too. It's dwarf barbarian with huge beard. This guy kind of looks like a. Oh, yeah. This one might not even be a dwarf. It says male. Well, that's too. Never mind. So I guess he is a dwarf. He didn't look very dwarfy. He's too narrow to be a dwarf. All right. I just wanted to show you this one because it's funny looking. Ooh, right through the table. Dwarf barbarian with huge beard. Yes. I like his axe. His axe is pretty awesome. But the beard like covers up any other kind of neat details he might have. Alright, then I gotta figure out what Tristan's gonna be when he shows up. This one looks very Tristan-esque. This one, I don't know, like, this one it's listed as a male rogue, but the dude looks like Harry Potter. He's got a friggin' broom on his back, and it looks like he's casting a spell. I don't know, we'll get to that one when Tristan shows up, though. So, let's grab this guy over. I'm not gonna delete these guys, I'll just put them aside. Whoa! I'll put him next to your character sheet. Excuse me. And then this guy, I'm gonna make a little bit bigger, obviously. Alright, and also, in case you didn't see, the character sheets are much more detailed. These are second edition character sheets, so there's a lot more shit going on. Why is there XP there? Oh, it's not XPs. I accidentally typed something evidently. Alright, so we're gonna be fighter and proficiencies. Yeah, oh yeah, dude. It's a lot more detailed. I already filled in the stats for you guys and stuff too. So your weight allowance, the weight you can carry is 70 pounds. This is without being encumbered or affecting your speed. You can carry more than that, but that's when you start getting a movement penalties and whatnot. You can bench press 195 pounds, which I guess is not too bad for a dwarf, considering you probably weigh around that. Well, depending, I guess. But anyhow. Yeah, they have stuff. These ones, like Constitution, is much more involved too. You get your hit point bonus. System Shock. This is like, if you experience something that would cause your character to go into shock, or like some really brutally damaging attack, this is your chance to survive it. And this one is your Resurrection survival chance, which is one thing that is very brutal about old D&D. Anytime you get resurrected, you have to roll this, and if you don't make it, you are turned to dust. There is still a chance to raise you after that, but it's all at DM discretion, which I'm not trying to murder you guys or anything. But that's just the way the old systems ran. This is why it's very different than the newer ones. So, all right, so you got your proficiencies here. You got 4 slots. I'm just telling you what you got. 4 slots for this and 3 for this. Your languages will be over here too, or we might just put it in a different spot. But one other thing we will look at here is that since your character is a dwarf, they will have, they call it infravision in this, like I mentioned last time. I prefer dark vision. Infravision sounds stupid to me for some reason, but dark vision. Let me look at the dwarf book. You do gain a few skills for being a dwarf. Let's see. Or a few proficiencies, I should say. Hill dwarves, mountain dwarves. We're going to assume you're a mountain dwarf. Given that they're pretty much the same, and hill dwarves are lawful good, which your character's not. Yes, you can use 2 on weapon at start. Only fighters have that option, actually. Same with class fighters, I should specify. Like, for example, if you decided you wanted to be a, all right, cool. If you wanted to be a fighter cleric or something, you could not specialize, but straight fighters can. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just looking through to find out where the... oh, you know what? I probably could have been in the Mountain Dwarf section. Mountain Dwarves, blah, 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 blah. They claim to be the first dwarves. Okay, no, it's not. Kings, Dwarven Crafts. Character creation. Here we go. Oh, yeah, you get +1. You should get a +1 bonus to your Constitution. Yeah, here we go. This is what is exactly what I was looking for. Alright, so. I got caught in the text field there. So, as a mountain dwarf, you get a -1 to charisma. So your charisma's even worse. And a +1 to constitution. Alright, well. That's not bad. We'll have to adjust the stats, obviously, but there you go. Hello, 16 constitution. Alright, so infravision, special advantage, special disadvantage. This is not accurate. I'm gonna have to go to the player's handbook, obviously, to find the right things. Or actually, it might be here. I think it might be further in. Okay, ability score. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Dwarves are non-magical and gain the following bonus to saving throws against poison and magic. Welcome back. Whoa, +4, damn. So any magic, you get a +4 saving throw against it. But, conversely, if there's a magical item, if you use magical items that are not designed for dwarves, you have a 20% chance for the item to get weird. Which it could be any number of things depending on what the item is. Yeah. Even potions and shit, so. But it just like it says here, that doesn't necessarily mean the thing won't work. It means it can, it might not work, but it might function in a dramatic fashion, you know, just because dwarves by nature are very anti-magical. This is why there's not really a lot of dwarven wizards and stuff. There's normally dwarven priests. So, you get a +1 to hit. Oh, see that? This is perfect that you're a dwarf right now, because dwarves get bonuses against goblinoids, which is orcs, half-orcs, goblins, and hobgoblins. I'm putting goblinoids because I know what that stands for. And maximum levels. This is another thing. This to balance demi-humans or non-humans. You have a maximum level. Humans can be level 20. That's the maximum level before you get into epic levels, which goes to 40. But or actually goes to, it's unlimited in old D&D, but it's to 40 in the new ones. Anywho, as a dwarf, you can be level 16 is the maximum you can get. You can exceed that, as it tells you here, but you need more XP to do it in general. So, your movement rate is 6, which, like I said, this is the equivalent of 30 feet, which is 6 spaces. So, character creation. Why did it jump that much? I'm gonna try to jump that much. Anyway. Slender, Gully Doors, ability score modifiers. Oh, here's, if you were a Dwarven Thief, for example, you would get different bonuses depending on what subtype you are. Dwarven Name Generator, if you wanted to go that route, you already got a name though. Starting age and lifespan, we don't worry too much about that right now. Proficiencies is what I'm looking for. Only single class can do this. You get a few bonuses. I remember dwarves come from different cultural backgrounds. Blah, 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 blah. Initial, there are 6. You get a craft proficiency for free. I remember you get endurance and craft proficiency. General craft. A dwarf must choose one craft at no cost and proficiency slot. So you get one craft. One of these ones you get for free. Including, continuing on here. So weaponsmithing would be a good choice considering it's 2 slots. You could just get it for free at level 1. Engineering, if you want to assist Tristan in his quest of making a gun. I would leave him to that on his own, honestly, if I were you, but your call. The way proficiencies work is rolling lower is better. So, for example, as a dwarf, you would get a Your strength to be considered 17 for the okay. Your strength to be considered 17 for the proficiency roll. Then you roll a d20. As long as you're under 17, you succeed. For basic tasks using proficiencies, you don't even need to roll. But if you're trying to do something involved, you need to roll it. Basically, is how I do it. Oh yeah, there's warrior ones there too. These ones are the ones you would spend points on. Your 3 proficiencies on. But endurance you get for free. It's another one too. I remember it actually tells you in the description of it. All dwarves get endurance for free and 1 craft for free. So yeah, this is the continuation of crafts up here. We'll go back again? Which one are we going back to? This one? Oh, I hope I went back to the right one first, because I went to page 41, and then okay, good. General, because your character as a fighter, you have access to general, craft, and warrior proficiency groups. You can get things outside of those groups, but it will cost you 1 extra slot to do so. For example, I think spellcraft is one of them that is identifying spells and magical effects. And that's a wizard one, you know, and I think it needs 2 slots. So you get, here, I'll just put them here. I'll type them in first. Endurance. We'll put a little star next to that, then 1 craft, which we'll fill in once you get it. But endurance right here is constitution, so the check is con, and then 0. Oops. Oh, that happened. Anyway. Why do these fields so small? Let's put CN then. Stupid. Should be big enough for 3. Anywho. So you would roll your constitution, which is 16 now. As long as you roll under that, you successfully make an endurance check. Let me show you what it does real quick, and then we'll go back. Endurance. Oh, what does it tell you here? Basically, it lets you be in harsh weather conditions without worrying about penalties longer than you would have to otherwise, or longer than you could otherwise. Like being in freezing cold or being in blazing hot temperatures. Your character can last longer there than a human would, for example, if they didn't have that feat. But yeah, those are the ones you get free. You get endurance, you get a craft. And craft is going to be any of these. So let me know if you want me to go to the next page. But here's the start of your crafting tree. Hey, how's it going? Mr. Silly Protogen. I'm gonna assume that's Ghost. Take weaponsmithing? Up to you. Yes? Yes, weaponsmithing? Yep. I was right. Here's your second part of that group. So weaponsmithing. Just want to confirm, and I'll put it in there for you. It's free though. Keep in mind, you're not spending slots on it. So after that, next page. So priest. But keep in mind, these ones you would have to buy with your slots because they're not in your group. Okay, animal training. All right. Oh wait, one thing I know about animal training, you're gonna have to pick an animal. What's not there? Yeah, animal training. You need to pick an animal. So it's kind of a focused skill. Let me double check because they have it. It's in the player's handbook as well. I'll show this one. And it actually should stay. It should stay where I'm at. Stay where I was. All right. So proficiencies are on page something. 51. No, not there. Why? I heard. No, great. Thanks, book. Brilliant. Brilliant indeed. There's got to be a way to actually get through there quicker than that. Even though it's not too slow. But, let's see. Alright, so. Animal training. Aminal. Page 4. Characters can train one type of creature to obey simple commands and perform tricks. The character can spend additional proficiency slots to train other creatures, or you can improve your skill. That's another thing, too, that I don't know if you read about yet, but I'll just tell you. You can spend multiple slots on a skill to make the check modifier higher. So that is, like, if you really, really want to be good at something, you can do that. So what animal do you want to be good at training? I guess is the next question. What animal do you want to be good at training? Wolves? Okay. So just remember, it's going to be specifically whatever. I can't talk today. It's going to specifically be whatever animal we talk about here. So. All right. And then your check modifier is wisdom. And this is 0. 0 modifier. So you would need to roll a 13 or lower wisdom check to succeed at doing this, assuming there's no modifiers plus or minus. So. All right, so besides that, those are your 2 bonuses. I would put a asterisk next to it, but given how, I could probably make this bigger. I don't know if this is going to solve the problem. Anywho, you still have 3 slots here. Oh, and your intelligence gives you a few. So yeah, basically the way I do it is that I split this between languages and proficiencies. So yeah, my keyboard's a little loud. It can be. It's a mechanical keyboard. All right, so you have 3 additional slots. So you basically have 6 right now. It's an optional rule. You can swap the number of languages for proficiencies. Which, yeah, I guess we'll keep that. Because basically, you start with a number of languages anyway. Sure. This is not a big list of proficiencies. Just to let you know. If you want to see a better list, I should grab the player's handbook. Because this one doesn't have a lot. And some of the... well, actually, let's look at this one first. Because this one... The cost is modified based on dwarves. Like I said, weaponsmithing is cheaper, armor is cheaper, so is blacksmithing. And the check modifier is different because it's assuming it's for a dwarf, So yeah, there's quite a few more in this book. Even more if we're going here in general. There's also, like, because a warrior, or fighter, I should say, a fighter can specialize in a weapon as well as a style. So if you, for example, wanted to use two-handed weapons, you could specialize in, let's say, for example, battle axes or some giant two-handed axe. I don't know what it would be, but you know, something along those lines, and then specialize in two-handed weapon style. So you'd get like a bonus to damage when you're using two-handed weapons or something along those lines. But that's for your weapon side. Intimidation. Alright, so that's going to be strength or charisma, depending on which one you're doing. Intimidation. So it's one slot. So you still got 5. Fighting styles. You actually, as a fighter, you begin with all of them. But to specialize, you would only spend one slot. Intimidation, the reason is strength or charisma is because you choose which one you're going to do. We'll just label it as strength for now. But you have no bonus or penalty. Basically, don't worry too much about these. These are just telling you by default it has no modifier. If for example, if you're bearing down on someone you're trying to intimidate and you have a knife to their throat, that would be a strength intimidation, and I would rule you'd probably have a penalty because you're in an advantageous position, and they would probably be scared for their life, so you'd have a bonus to doing it. You know, but yeah, that's what That's why there's strength and charisma. Charisma is like threatening people, you know, like coercing them or threatening them with words. Strength is like physically threatening to hurt them or like beating the shit out of them, you know, that kind of stuff. All right, so we got. Weapons? Yeah, we'll look at weapons too. Actually, let's see. You have 5 because you get 3 by default. Then you have 5 or 3 extra from your intelligence. Keep in mind you can get crossovers, like I said, but it does cost 1 extra slot per. Yeah. I mean, it's like you see there's a whole bunch of different things you can learn to do. You get like fire building, fishing, gem cutting. Gem cutting is actually one that dwarves can get to, because it's under wizard by default, but dwarves can actually get it because the dwarves, you know, they can get it as one of their crafts. See, it only costs 1 slot for them, and they don't have a penalty to it like non-dwarves do. Fungi recognition. Underground navigation, land-based writing. So yeah, you see a lot of these are not even here because this is the Dwarven Handbook. So you get a little more choices, which is pretty neat. Gaming. You want to be good at cheating and playing games. Dwarf survival. Survival underground, I'm assuming. Whoa, I went back too many. No, the warrior one. Survival, hills and mountains. Okay. Let me see what the difference of those is. Survival. Oh no, it's just as survival, so it should be in here. Basically, you pick survival and you pick a biome, essentially a biome, like a area that your character is good at surviving in. You must be applied to a certain environment, terrain or weather factor. Typical include blah 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 blah. Additional can be used. A character is skilled in survival in these areas, so you'll be able to know how the weather is going to affect that area. You can find food and water. Enough for yourself is without a roll. You can find it. Oh well, no, you actually do need to use a roll, but you can make an attempt to not starve to death. Yeah. Survival underground. Okay. Well, I mean, if you really want to, you could get both. So, I mean, you have the slots for it. Tristan, I'm sure, is gonna have a field day with us because there's so many cool skills that thieves can get. You can get some of those skills too, but they're not gonna be as useful for you. Especially you're gonna be wearing armor and shit, so it's not gonna be super useful. But it's gonna fit. Just gonna fit. What is no spaces? I can't make it all nice. I'm gonna check if there's a way to. I'll check later if there's a way to modify the text size or the field size because it's kind of bugging me. And especially for these, having 2 characters for each is not the way it should be. Gaming. Oh, Tristan's here. He said he can't be in chat because there's a glitch with YouTube. That's weird. All right, actually, let's hold on. We should hop in Discord. Actually, make it a little easier. All right, so there you go. Then you still have 3 slots after that. Oh, it's fixed. Never mind. Never mind. He got it. He got it. He got the thing. How's it going, Tristan? All right, so you get 3 more non-weapon. Oh, and as a fighter, you had D10 for hit points. 2 slots. It should be 3, because you get 1, 2, 3. Unless I miscounted something somewhere. Survival Underground is 1. Gaming is 1, and Intimidation is 1. Where's Intimidation at? Intimidation is here. Yeah. So you should have 3 left. I'm helping Jason pick his proficiencies, and then I'm going to help you do the same. This is AD&D. That's what I was saying. We're switching over. That's why I wanted to start a little earlier today. Yeah, because I started like around 8:30. Today I started about half an hour ago. Now, keep in mind, this is a lot of picking and choosing right now. But it's not. You're not going to get any more of these until you're level. Like every 3 levels, you get more. So this is like representing your characters, kind of like the stuff your character knew before. Before you became an adventurer. I'm gonna make Arthur Morgan. You cannot make Arthur Morgan. Make your own character, damn it. Their fighting types non-weapon. Then are fighting types non-weapon? Fighting types are weapon, actually. They count as weapon. Any combat style, martial arts, anything like that's weapon. Martha Organ. God, that name sounds awful. For various reasons. Wisdom and mining. Okay. So you get 2 more. Yep. Two more. I would say, Tristan, you should, for today at least, you should stick with your thief. If you want to make a new character, we can do it. Martha Organ. Jeez, that name sounds awful. At least it's not Peotor McGriff. Oh gosh. Weaponsmith? Alright. And this intelligence, and that's a -1. Humans get like -3, I think, to it. So basically you would need to get 11 or lower on your roll to succeed at making weapons. Or repairing weapons, or whatever you're trying to do when you use it. Alright, so now you got 4 slots for specialization. At least wow. Alright, so you decide what you want to, like, basically as a fighter you have an open your options are completely open with what weapons you want to use. So actually, we should probably look at the weapons. I think there's a choice of some weapons in this book, too. Let me see, because, I mean, if you want to use, like, a dwarven something or the other, that'd be the place. I mean, that'd be the time to do it. Oh, once you start seeing the thief options, Tristan, I'm 100% sure you would really want to too, because there's a lot of very cool skills that thieves can learn. Alright, so you got a two-handed battle axe. This does 1d10 damage. So it's basically the same as a two-handed sword you're using. Oh, we're gonna roll for gold too, because your gold is different depending on your class. Oh, that's all they have is a two-handed battle axe. Yes, actually, it's not that involved. It's just that well, it is kind of involved, but we'll see. It's not too bad. Here we go. Here's weapons. Two-handed battle axe. All right, let me see what we got here. Keep in mind, before you play a different character, the first one's going to have to die. That doesn't mean you should go get him killed or anything. It's make a second one as their reserve in case the first one dies. Alright, so battle axe. Well, let's see, the other one is stronger than this. It's only 1d8. Battle axes are one-handed though. So, alright, well, if you want the two-handed axe, you can do that. It's basically the same thing as a, what's it? Two-handed sword. Let's see. And I'm assuming you want to specialize in it. That means you spend 2 slots to specialize. 1 to be proficient in it, to know how to use it, and then 1 to specialize. And we don't put anything here for these, by the way. So then you would have 2 slots left. Okay, good. What specialization does is you have +1 bonus to attack and then +2 to damage. Proficiency is important, but not super important for a fighter. Like, if you are not proficient in something, you as a fighter only have a -2 to hit. So it's not the end of the world. You can still manage, you know. Whereas like a wizard has like a -4 or a -6 or something. I think it's -4. But every class that's not a fighter class gets progressively harder for them to use weapons they don't know how to use. Two-handed fighting, yeah. Actually, that one is in two-handed fighting style, I think, because you know all the styles by default as a fighter, but you get you can spend a slot in it to gain a bonus. Let's see, not the combat system things, combat options. Oh, wait, it's page 50. There's got to be a way to jump to pages. I bet there is, I'm just missing it. Alright, so fighting styles. Here we go. Two-handed weapon. Okay. I need to see specialization benefits. Okay, this isn't telling me anything. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, book. Yeah, it doesn't tell me jack nothing. Largest, okay, because it. I'm gonna go ahead. It might be a little further on. It might tell you a little bit more. Oh, it's probably here. Alright, so non-proficiency. That's kind of what I was talking about. If you're a warrior, you get a -2 for using weapons you don't have any training in. If you're familiar with a weapon, you only get a -1, meaning you know how to use, or you're a specialist in two-handed axes. So I would assume any axe your character picks up, you would be at least familiar with it. So that's what that stands for. And then, yeah, wizard -5. Familiar weapons -3. So it's kind of crazy. And then you got mastery is the other thing I was telling you about. You get +3 for each. Alright, so here should be the two-handed weapon sign. Alright, so if you specialize in it, you increase the speed of your weapon by 1 category when you're fighting with it. Basically, what this does is that if you're tied for initiative, like if you're tied for who's going first in the round, for another character, your speed would beat them out if your weapon speed is faster. So. And you also get a +1 damage. Oh, when using a one-handed weapon in 2 hands. So that wouldn't really help you too much. I mean, it'll make you faster, which is good. You know, but yeah. Guess it's up to you. Oh, this is another thing too, and these apply to Tristan too. Special talents, so you can spend proficiency slots on these. Weapon proficiencies, I should say. Alertness, basically your character has a reduced chance of being surprised. Ambidexterity, ambush, and you see these ones apply to both your classes, warrior and rogue. That's the group they belong to. Camouflage, dirty fighting, endurance, which you already have. Fine balance, these ones cost a little more. These are 2 slots each. Iron will, leadership, quickness, steady hand. Steady hand is for archers or people shooting things, and trouble sense, and I think that's it for those ones. But yeah, so those are basically little additional things you can get. As you see, they're called talents. They also have martial arts in this book too. Quickness, I believe. Yeah, you have a -2 bonus to your initiative. Initiative is determining who goes first in combat. So this one, if that's your aim, is to be quicker, this one's good. But keep in mind, to get the bonus, you have to make a dex check, which I don't think your dex was that high. Let me check. I'm making a dex check now. 13. Your dex is 13, so you need to roll 13 or lower to activate this. And it doesn't cost an action or anything. Basically, it's a reaction. It's a reactive kind of skill. So you would want a fight starting. When we roll initiative, so you goes first, you would make the check for free. And then if you succeed it, you would get a -2 to your personal initiative. Because when the fight starts, because we didn't do it before, because that was kind of, like preliminary game. We're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants the first time. But when you're in a fight, we roll to see who goes first typically. So down. Are you looking at your list? Do you want to see your proficiencies? You mean, or? I mean, you still have 2 slots here. So I mean, you could get quickness if you wanted to. Wow, that sounds like a cacophony. I only have the one little D&D music thing playing in the background. I can barely hear it. Oh, go up in the book. Okay. Hold on, we can hop in Discord if you guys want, because it'll be a little easier to communicate, I think. Because I think I have it open. Yeah, I have it open. Alright, let me do that. Because then we can just chat. Oh, you're already there. Jason's already there. Hello.
Hello. What does Iron Will do?
Iron Will, let's see. A character with Iron Will gains a +1 to... Oh, so this would make give you even more bonus against spells. +1 to saving throws versus mind-affecting spells or effects. In addition, you have the unique ability to keep fighting. Basically, when you should be unconscious, you could keep fighting.
I'm going to take Iron Will.
Yeah, I was going to say, Iron Will's good.
I am here.
And that takes my last 2 slots.
Yes. And that one, we will put the check, because there is a check for that one. It's Wisdom, but it's -2.
Wisdom
allowed.
-2.
Yeah. Hello, Tristan. Alright, so that's it for yours for now. We have
to roll for gold, don't we?
We'll go to
We'll do
gold and
weapons
weapons
later.
and stuff after Tristan gets to that point.
Okay.
Alright, so Tristan, what race do you want to be? I'm assuming, do you want to stay human, or you want to be something else?
Yeah, I'll say human.
Okay. And you guys saw the dual class thing I posted, right? Humans can dual class.
I've heard.
Yeah.
And then you said I
what?
could triple class, but I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's not as good. I mean, it is good, but in the long run, it takes a long time for it to build up. Basically, humans like can turn into a different class after they're level 2. So, for example, when you're level 2, you could pick up a different class, but you can never be a thief again, for example. But you will keep your skills once you surpass whatever your thief level was originally. So,
Well,
it's an option.
So they could switch,
not
but just
sure.
never go back.
Yeah, but you will be basically, so if you went to level 3 as a priest, for example, you'd be a level 3 priest with the skills of a level 2 thief. So, which is kind of neat. All right, so you as a rogue, I think you have like two non-weapon proficiency, or 2 weapon and like 3 or 4 non-weapon. But you get bonuses too.
I do.
Yes. You can choose a kit also.
What's a kit?
A kit is basically a specialty for your class.
Hold
Actually,
on, let me
I think-
zoom in on
I
that.
think Jason can do that too. Let me check in a second here. Let me.
If I
get
can,
into
I'd
it.
like to check those out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have the option to choose a race kit or a class kit because you're a dwarf. Humans don't have race kits; they only have kits. So. All right, so as a rogue, yeah, you get 2 weapon and 3 non-weapon.
What are kits?
Yeah, I'll show you guys in a second.
What
All right,
does
so
that mean?
basically, your skills. Like, you get 2 here, and then 3 here. But you get bonus. You actually have 3 bonus ones because you're intelligent.
So 2 and then 6.
There we go. Yeah, 2 and 6. This is not going to be super important for you. Basically,
Oh wait,
it's
don't I have the special ability to like check construction?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's yeah. You just reminded me. They called it. They had a thing for it. This is what they called it in newer editions: stone cunning. So I'll just put
All
that
right.
because I remember what it is. All right. So for these ones, these ones can actually bolster your skills. Like if you get locksmithing, if you know how to locksmith, you get a plus 10% to open locks. So these.
So that'd be a 20%. Ooh.
Yes, and that's you didn't even spend your beginning thief points yet. You start with 60 points
And what do I spend those on?
on your thief skills. This is how you specialize
Well.
your thief. Yeah, so that's why it's a little more involved, but it all for the better. 'Cause instead of just increasing as you level and shit, which is bunk. All right, let's see.
It's decent at times.
Yeah, it can be. Let's see, 16. New proficiencies. So you gotta learn animal noise. Yeah, these are the new ones that are added in this book. Fast talking. Seems like it'd be a good one. Begging. Please don't kill me.
Hey, there's the locksmithing you were talking about.
Yes. Where's that? I think I passed it up. But yeah, it is here. It just gives
What'd
you
you
a
miss?
flat
Oh,
10 per here it is. It's treated like a craft skill, 10% to lockpicking. And, but you don't want to obviously advertise that you know how to do it because then people are going to suspect you being a thief. Looting, this is basically you make a check and you can assess what is the most valuable thing to grab. So this one's actually good if you were
I
robbing.
actually might want to take that.
Yes, this one's probably pretty good if you're robbing places.
Can I choose that right now?
Yes,
Thank you.
sure.
That sounds really good.
Yes. All right, then you have 5 left. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. Yeah, because I'm getting ahead of myself. Like, let's go to kits because kits actually give you bonus proficiencies. Thief kits. So 22. Oh, it's right here on it. Given how you played your character so far, I was gonna recommend pickpocket, or it's actually called a cut purse. See, and these kits give you different penalties or bonuses to your thief skills as well. So, cut purse has a plus 10% to pickpockets. The highest, besides beggar, but I didn't figure you want to be a beggar. But they do get a bonus to hide in shadows. So,
And do you just get to like pick these kits for free?
Yes, you can only do it at first level or character creation, which technically we're still in that step. So, um, for a fighter, they generally boil down to like they might give you some free weapon proficiencies and like some of them have abilities, not all of them though. But generally for fighters, it boils down to extra proficiencies, which is not bad either.
Do I get some of these kits?
Yeah. That's I completely forgot about it when I was showing you earlier. Yeah, I just remember because
Alright.
kits are a big part of a thief. Get mostly because of this, and because a lot of them do have special abilities.
Hold on, I'm looking through these. I'm trying to figure out which one's my best.
I think Tristan is either gonna do assassin or like pickpocket or something.
If he's an assassin, he better hide it in character because it's not a great job.
Oh no, if I'm not really good at hiding my character.
Especially when Speebsy gets in, he's lawful, so he's gonna be on you guys.
Okay, so yeah, keep my thing away from him. Do not tell him that I am.
Oh no,
chaotic.
like that's no metagaming, no metagame knowledge. So that as long as you guys are playing your characters correctly, he shouldn't know anything on your character sheet.
I would know that he is a thief though because he has
You've already
explicitly
seen him
shown me.
steal and shit. You've already seen him steal, and he's already
And
been called out by Axel. So
yeah, I was like, yeah, maybe I have been, maybe I was in the guild.
But he has no idea that I'm like a warrior.
no. He might
just
know
think
if
I'm
he
some
sees you
crazy
fighting. He might know if he
Yeah.
sees you fighting, and extendedly, he might
I mean,
know that you're.
I did stab the guy through the heart.
Yeah. With no
But I mean, that
hesitation.
just could have just been a lucky shot. You never know.
No morals, just straight through the heart. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Cuppers.
Cuppers, alright. Yeah, how's it going, Jax?
Looks the best to me.
Let's see. What does Cuppers have?
Oh, yeah.
Cuppers. Here we go.
Guys, I got really lucky. I got a piece of obsidian today from the ground,
Damn, that's
Ooh.
cool.
right outside of my school.
Wow. Alright, so you get... Oh, required. You have to get these two. Observation and trailing. That's the thing, too. Some
Okay.
kits will have required skills. Observation and
Maybe
Good
I
with
might have to change my skills then, which is fine.
Possibly. Not all of them do, though. Some of them do.
Yeah, you can put those on there.
Observation and trailing. I don't remember.
You know what I might do, Grimmsy? When we're back to my sheet, I might switch out the one that was 2 for my free one and then pick an extra one.
Oh, for sure.
Because then I just get an extra one.
Right. Observation and trailing.
Question.
What's that?
Why is looting all caps and then observation trailing not?
I don't know. I'll fix it.
It
'Cause
annoys me.
I was putting them in caps because it's easier to read them, but I guess it doesn't matter that much.
Mhm.
And this one has special modifiers. Yeah, okay, so you'd get a -1 to -2 or +1 to +2 depending on, or even up to 3, depending on how conspicuous you are or are not being. If that makes sense.
Ooh.
So
I wish you could just straight up multi-class, like, be ranger and bard. Because I have a harmonica.
oh god.
It is in my head. It is in my hand right now. I can play a few notes
Oh dear.
right now.
I believe you.
I should, but I probably shouldn't, considering it's night.
Kristen, are you on Eastern time?
What is harmonica?
Are you
noise?
on Eastern time?
I believe so.
Eastern Standard Time.
It is
9:33.
9:20 p.m.
All right, so those are the ones they make you take. Then they recommend, and keep in mind, you do not have to take these. Alertness, begging, information gathering, trailing is recommended, even though it's required. I think that's a typo. Anyway, yeah.
Do y'all want a high note, low note, medium note, somewhere note?
Special benefits. Huh?
You want a high note?
Probably a
A
low,
low
note.
note?
If it's in the mic,
Why not?
especially, it's gonna amplify it. Effective.
Did you get that? Did you hear that?
No.
Not really.
Hold on. How about that one?
Nope.
No. Yeah, heard
That
that
one we heard.
I have to put the mic on the harmonica. I know.
All right, so you
It didn't
have a
pick up.
skill where you can evaluate characters to guess their class and their level, which is pretty useful.
Oh.
Yeah. I roll the check for you, so if you want to use it, you have to tell me, and then I'll roll the check and let you know what you find out. But keep in mind, you don't know what the roll is, so the information is suspect. So it could be true or not.
Suspect imposter.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, so 2 weapon proficiencies. So what weapon would you like to use? Probably something small. That's what they recommend.
Bread.
Bread. Bread is not a weapon.
I can make it one.
You can use like blunt force, I think.
You can get a
would-
sap. Saps are pretty good for knocking people out. It's like basically a bag full of sand.
Bag full of
Except I
bread.
can put some bread. Yes, I can put some bread in there.
Fill it full of breadcrumbs.
Yes.
Hansel and Gretel type.
I'm gonna grind up all this bread and knock people out with it.
Yes, do that, and I want daggers.
Sap, okay, and dagger.
Yep.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, so I think okay, so this is the last one we need to do. You have 60 points to spend in these. You can spend at most 30 in one skill.
So how much does 1 point gain or grant?
One for one.
Just,
So
I
if
would
I
say
put-
put it all into one thing that you're gonna use.
Yeah, you gain more every level. So
Yeah, so if I put 1 into pickpocket, then it'd make it a 16% chance.
yes. But
And
Just
also,
load it.
Also,
Load it
keep
all
these in
in.
mind too. If you're not wearing armor, this is actually 20. Same for this 20, 10, 70.
Mm.
But if you're wearing
Still
armor, you would lose that.
Put 10 into pickpockets, 5 into open locks,
Oops. Okay, cool.
5 into climb walls.
10 into pickpockets.
Yes.
And then 10 into open locks, you said?
5 into open
5
locks.
into open locks. And then you have 45 left then.
Put 10 into hide and shadows.
That's not good.
Still
You
making
should probably go to a dermatologist or something, you know?
What?
No, Jack said
Oh.
he has like this
Yeah.
or something. It sucks.
Jax, I hope that gets better.
Yeah, dude, definitely.
Does not sound very fun.
No. Both of my kids had eczema when they were really small, and it was kind of like
Oh.
it cleared up now, but yeah, skin problems suck, dude.
I have like skin that doesn't burn in the sun, so I'm like very lucky.
Yeah, I got a farmer's
Nice.
tan a long time ago when I was young, so I kind of the same thing. I don't tan or anything, so it's fortunate.
I'm trying to. I mean, I'm both double jointed and my thumb can bend in weird way.
My thumb can bend all the way back.
Oh no. You know the joint that attaches the thumb to the hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can just make that go completely up, like a full inch upwards,
Wow.
Eh,
away from my palm.
Great.
Anyways, put
You should put
15%
some
into
into
climb walls.
15.
climb wall.
Yes, 15 in climb walls.
Wait, I feel like you removed one of them.
Did I? Oh.
Yeah, backstab doesn't have something.
Oh.
No,
Read
backstab is
languages,
times
read
2.
languages.
Yeah,
So he has 0% climb walls.
Let me go back. Hold on.
apparently.
No, it's got screwed up. It's got to reload. Hold up. 'Cause it's being
Oh.
it's being silly.
It's just being silly.
That just wiped mine also.
Read
Oh, no,
language.
it didn't.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, it is. It looks like it did. All right, so these are good so far, right? We had
I don't remember how many.
No, it reset the
okay.
ones you
Reset
added.
this one. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
All
It
of them.
It saved this. It
I
reset.
remember. Yeah.
This. So, 10 for
10 to
10 for
pickpocket,
pickpockets.
5 to open lock,
Wait, how much do you have in total?
60.
60.
Why don't you just put like a certain amount in each?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
10 to move silently, right?
Yes, I believe so.
So 10, 20, 25. So you got like 35 left.
You can't
Wait,
read any languages right now.
No, you have. Well, yeah. That's, yeah. Reading languages you don't know is what that one means, basically. You can get it if you want.
Yeah, put 15% into that.
Alright.
You have 20 left.
Yes.
So, could I upgrade my backstab?
Nope. That goes based on your
Damn
level.
Damn it. I would have just loaded that shit up with the rest of the
Yeah,
points.
of course.
You know, times 2 is all nice and all. But times 17 is a bit nicer.
Right.
Okay, so how many do I have left? 20?
20. Yep.
20%.
20. Put 5 into find remove traps.
15.
Yep. 15.
But some of it, I would say move silently.
Yeah. Put 10 into move silently, yeah.
Now you got 5 left.
Now to find out. Yeah, now to find out what I'm gonna do the last 5.
Even out and
You
move
could-
silently and hide in shadows.
Yeah.
I mean, they're.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, because otherwise it's going to be a little lopsided. It still is, because it's easier to move silently than to hide, evidently. All right, cool. All right, so you still
Yeah.
have 3 slots. If you got locksmithing, your open locks would go up by +10 just right off. So,
There's so much. I'll do it.
all right. Yeah, because that's not a bad option. It's pretty much generally a good thing for thieves to get lockpicking.
You know, you should get the disguise skill.
What's that do?
Okay, doesn't it allow you to disguise?
Let's do disguise, yeah. Really? Hold on. Why is this unlocked? It should be locked. Because I don't want this flipping around and stuff. Is this unlocked? No. Why aren't they locked? Madness. Anyway, let's see. Disguise. That would have been in the thief book, which is this one. Yes. Let's see. Thief. Disguise. They don't disguise in this one. I thought disguise was in this book. Oh, it's just a straight thief proficiency, so that'll be in.
Oh.
There we go. All right, so how many slots? I'm just trying to find out the slots. That is a thief proficiency in here. One slot and it's charisma. You want it?
What?
Disguise.
You want disguise?
Yes.
Now he's really like Among Us.
You're the character of the skill is
Dun, dun.
trained in the art of disguise. You can disguise yourself as a member of another race or sex, but it takes a -7 if you do that.
What's that mean?
Basically, it's harder to disguise yourself as a different sex or a different race. It's very
Kristen
hard.
cross-dressing.
Yeah. So by default, you would need to roll a 13 or lower to succeed in doing it without any modifiers.
Oh. Now
Yeah,
for my
one.
last thing.
Hey, how's it going, John? Well, thanks, man. It's too bad you gotta go, but yeah, we're gonna get started here pretty soon. Well, started in general. We're started already, but all right. So, rogue. Any of these are good for rogues. I mean, you can get other ones if you really want to. Well, no, you can't right now. You don't have the points to do it right now. General. If there's any general ones you want. But,
Hold on.
yeah, take time. Gather information is a good one.
Yeah, then you can be like a detective among us.
Yeah, right. Juggling, jumping, set snares. Oh dear lord, I shouldn't even point this out. Ventriloquism.
Hold on, that
No.
sounds like a fun word.
Yes, it is.
Do you know what ventriloquism is?
No.
It's like puppetry.
Throwing your voice. The realization. I knew it.
He's just the puppet master now.
I'm going to become the puppet master, boy.
Yeah, right.
Give me ventriloquism.
I'm literally gonna develop a resurrection serum now.
You want to know what I'm going to do?
Murder people and turn them into puppets?
I'm going to murder people and then put them into bread puppets.
I call
I'm
him
the bread
bread
thief.
head. Alright, John. See you later, dude. Take care, man. Tumbling.
Hold up.
So are you taking ventriloquism?
It's very tempting.
Yeah, it can be useful. You can throw your voice or like make sounds and throw the sound. Like actually, well, ventriloquism lets you throw your voice. You can learn like animal lore and make animal sounds, and throw it. So there's a lot of interesting interactions you can do with these if you're creative.
Ventriloquism. Indeed.
Ventriloquism?
I need that. Give me that.
I thought so. Right when I saw it, I was like, dear Lord, he's going to get this one. I just knew it.
And now I wish to change mine up a little bit.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Why am I so predictable? I need to stop being so predictable.
Well, it's not a bad thing. I just figured that as a thief, not necessarily just because it's you, but as a thief, ventriloquism is actually pretty useful. That's why it's in their skill set. All right, so you want to change yours up a little bit, Jason? What were you thinking?
Yeah, I was just gonna replace. What I was gonna do is first I was gonna swap. Animal training and weaponsmithing because then I would get 1 extra point for free.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So you don't even need to switch their places. We could just remember.
Yeah. So you got 1 extra point now.
Yeah, now I have 1
training.
extra
You
point.
want to keep animal training. Derp.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. He is
wisdom, wasn't
wolf. I think it was.
What is here so I can find it? Animal training. Yeah, wisdom 0. All right, so you got 1
Well, but
extra.
there was we had it specifically for dwarves though. But I think it was wisdom.
I think it's the same for dwarves.
All right, and now I want to see the wait, have I taken mining already?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, if you want to
I'll
get rid
take
of
the
it.
kits. I'll take the kit. Let me see the kits and then I'll pick my last one.
Are you thinking dwarf kit or fighter kit?
I'm thinking fighter kit, but may I see both?
Sure. Which one do you want to see first?
May we
I'll
bring
see fighter
both to the
first.
stand?
Say again, Tristan?
Fighter.
May we bring both to the stand?
Yes. Let's see where we at. Warrior kits. There we go. 13. All right. So, they got a whole section on weaponsmithing.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Kits and character creation. So, they don't have a whole list here, but Amazon. So you got Amazon, Barbarian, Beast Rider, Berserker, Cavalier.
Oh, what is Berserker?
Berserker is like a barbarian that goes crazy. So
I just gotta go crazy.
You can go crazy in the middle of a fight, yeah. But I think when you're berserk, you cannot control yourself, so you might wind up killing Tristan.
I gotta back away when you go
Yeah,
berserk.
if
Like,
you
I
see
just
him
gotta.
going berserk, you should basically just leave the room, because until he
Yeah,
calms
you know,
down, he might see you as an enemy.
I'll
My
go
eyes
berserk.
widen.
I'll go berserk. Yeah.
The berserk
Oh, let me see the
character
dwarf ones first.
has
Let
a
me see the
minus
dwarf
3
ones first.
reaction from all NPCs. So unless your character is dealing with other tribes type people, they kind of are weary of him because he looks like a psychopath, I guess. When he see this. When he goes berserk, the DM should say to him, how many hit points do you have? From then on, you don't keep track of your hit points. I do, and I don't tell you how many you have left until the end of the fight because you can't feel pain. So
I'll see
could,
dwarves.
You could die in the middle of the
I
fight.
could die, but also I have the revive thing though.
Yeah, well, this is
So
true.
I could just.
So,
all right, let me see the dwarves.
What if I make a
Okay.
peace
There's
offering
still
with
more,
the
there's still
berserk?
more.
There's still
Say-
more. Oh, what type of?
Well, there's
I make a
Cavalier,
peace offering
there's
with him.
Gladiator, Myrmidon. Myrmidon's like a professional mercenary. Noble warrior. What else?
How about we make a
hero,
deal?
Peasant hero. That sounds really funny.
Pirate or outlaw. Samurai.
Oh.
Savage.
Samurai.
Ooh. Wait, what was the one you said?
Savage. Or
Savage. Oh, savage sounds. What's savage?
It's basically like a primitive tribesman, technologically and culturally far more primitive than the barbarian and berserker. They're very in tune with the natural world. They can be a jungle vine swinger raised by animals, or a very dirty primitive warrior who lives in mud wattle huts and fights with bone weapons.
George of the Jungle?
I think I'm gonna pick berserk. I think berserk.
George of the Jungle,
There's a few more.
strong
Yeah.
as he can be.
Swashbuckler, wilderness warrior. Yeah, that's it. So, are you sure on berserker? Or you want to look at dwarves?
Let me see dwarves.
All right, so let me stop. I'm gonna.
But
put this
I
on
think
this-
berserk sounds really funny because I could just go sicko mode.
All right, let me see specifics. I think you can do it once, and then you have to rest to do it again. Let me see.
Yeah. So what exactly does it even do? I know it makes me crazy, but what bonuses do I get?
I think you get a little stronger, and then you just go on a rampage of punching everything.
Yeah. Okay, so when berserk, you have phenomenal endurance and resistance to pain and some forms of magic. Only while berserk, he gains the following: immune to wizard spells, charm person, friends, hypnotism, sleep, irritation, rave, enfeeblement. So this whole list of spells will not work on you when you're berserk because they affect your emotions, and you have no emotions besides kill when you're berserk.
Anger.
I fear rage.
And for these other spells like blindness, hold person, hideous laughter, charm monster, and confusion, you get a +4 bonus. So the emotion spell has no effect on the berserker unless they choose fear. If fear was chosen, they get a saving throw. If they make it, they continue on. If he fails it, they snap you out of your berserk. So
so what else do I do? I get like fighting bonuses.
I think so. It should be. Oh, here you go. +1 to attack, +3 damage, +5 hit points.
+3 attack.
But you also...
Wow. Or +1 to attack, +3 damage.
I think you can't die until your berserk ends. Yeah. It offers no protection from spells like Finger of Death. Finger of Death is a death spell. They point at you and you die. Except the spell effects do not take place until you come out of the berserk. He doesn't suffer damage until immediately after berserk. So even if he dies, he doesn't die until he snaps out of the berserk.
That's funny.
Yeah, so he literally keeps fighting, and then afterwards he's like, "Oh, I'm dead. Shit."
I have 20 arrows in my head.
Right? He's immune to being KO'd from punching and wrestling, and he only takes half damage from being punched when he's berserk. So,
and
bar fights would be a good time to go berserk, because then you would just steamroll everybody.
Yeah, I think I might go berserk.
I'd love to have that.
Why don't we double check the dwarf?
Okay, well, I'll look at the hindrances, and we'll jump over to the dwarf book. You have a -3 penalty. This is always. By the way, these are always, not just when you're berserk. It'll tell you while berserk. Anyway, you don't keep track of your hit points when you're berserk. I do, and I don't tell you until you're done. So you could die while you're berserk, and you wouldn't know until you're dead. While berserk, the character cannot use ranged weapons. He kills only using melee. While Berserk, he must fight each opponent until that opponent is down. Once that opponent is felled, the Berserker must move to the nearest enemy and attack him. He can't choose to attack the enemy leader. He has to basically just plow through everyone. He can't choose. He's wild when this happens. So
it's basically just
Run away
randomized.
from
Who are you
Yes.
going to kill next?
basically, they kill the closest thing to them and then continue on and do that until they're not Berserk anymore.
You stay away from me, buddy.
Yeah, well, I think that's coming next. So, while Berserk, the character cannot take cover against missile fire, so you don't even give a shit if you're getting peppered with arrows. If while the character is Berserk, another character... Let's see, here's where you run into issues. So stay away, Tristan. If while the character is a Berserk, another character tries something he can interpret as an attack, for example, hits him to move him out of the way of an oncoming attack, the Berserker must roll 1d20 versus intelligence. If he succeeds... He's dimly aware that it is his friend and he's not being attacked. If he rolls higher than intelligence, meaning he fails, he now thinks the friend is an enemy and continues to think so until the fight is done. So there you go. So
That's
God,
funny.
so I'll just get absolutely ran the over if I push him out of the way.
Don't try to push him out of the way from a fireball. Just let him tank it, or he's gonna murder you. There's the opportunity that he might try to murder you. So. He's temporarily unaffected, but healing won't affect you either until the Berserk ends. So that's one. This one's kind of a tough one. You can't get
taunt.
buffed.
So, Odysseus is useless when I go crazy.
Well, he can
Easy
just
is.
basically stack up heals on you when you're Berserk.
Oh, so when I die.
Well, you would have to make sure your hit point deficit doesn't outmatch the healing he's provided you, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the taunt spell is automatically successful and will cause the Berserker to abandon his current enemy and rush to attack the taunter. Finally, when the character comes out of Berserk, bad things happen. He loses the 5 hit points. This could knock you out or kill you. He collapses in exhaustion, and for 1 round, for every round he was Berserk. A round is your turn. This is what's it's gonna be a little weird to hear, but the terminology is a turn is when everyone has taken their round. Yeah. So that would be 1 turn. A round is like Tristan does something, that's 1 round. Jason does something, that's 1 round. Speevesy does things, that's 1 round. So it's only counting yours. For every round you were Berserk, you would be tired for an equal amount, basically. And then at that same time, when your Berserk ends, you're taking the effects of all the healing and or damage you took. So.
Okay.
All right,
I think. Yeah.
Look at Dwarf or Berserker.
I'm just gonna let's quickly go through Dwarf, but
Okay.
I think Berserker is gonna
And
be it.
this is your starting money. It's 5d4 times 10, so it's actually quite a bit more than the other one.
Normal.
All right, let's see. Dwarven kits. Kit.
5d4 plus 10, or is it times 10 or plus 10?
Times 10. All right, warrior kits. So they're separated by class in this one. So Animal Master, Axe for Hire, which is essentially just a mercenary. Clans Dwarf, Hearthguard, that's for women. Battle Rager, this is kind of like Berserker. It's like specifically a Dwarven Berserker. Yeah, the Killing Rage. See, it's actually a little stronger, it seems like, because you get plus 10 hit points and plus 3 damage instead of plus 2. Let me see what else we got. Highborn. That's kind of weird for a dwarf, kind of like a hoity-toity dwarf that's like, ooh, I'm so cultured and stuff. You know?
When really
Outcast.
he's just like.
This would be a dwarf like without a beard or something. Rapid
I
response
think
writer.
I honestly the killing spirit dwarf sounded pretty funny.
I mean, yeah.
Killing Rage. So let's see his
Killing rage.
his difference. So his AC does drop by 1 too, though. Oh, he gets a bonus to his AC. Okay, so it's even
Minus
better.
1 bonus.
Immunity
Ooh.
to these wizard spells. Oh,
Just
so
all of them, pretty much.
Just straight immunity and cleric spells. He gets a +4 saving throw on top of his dwarf bonus against these spells. Finger of Death will kill him. Oh, will kill him if he fails a saving throw. So he doesn't get the fight on to die after dying thing like the other one does.
But that's only Finger of Death.
That's only Finger of Death, yeah.
Yeah, in
Killing
one
Rage
range, he's immune to.
disadvantage. He's oblivious to pain, so that's the same as the other one. He must continue to fight each round until everyone is killed. If none are in range, he must attack the nearest enemy. Okay.
I think I'm just gonna take Killing Rage.
The Battle Rager?
I go.
This one?
Yeah, the Battle Rager.
If another character
wow.
does something, yeah, same thing. If Tristan nudges you, you have to make an intelligence check to decide if you need to move.
Ah!
Yeah.
Die.
How dare you touch me?
Wait, I'm sorry. I
After
accidentally
race
smacked this
subsides,
bread
he
across your head
Loses the bonuses.
again.
Special hindrances. Being a psychopathic killer with an axe is a special hindrance in itself. Particularly because he's a liability to himself and all who he adventure with. Otherwise, other dwarves react with a -3, but instead of attacking, they will withdraw. They're like, nope, nuh-uh. They know what you are. Basically, they're like, no, I don't want to deal with this guy. Oh shit!
You win.
This is funny too. Other races automatically sense the latent violence in a battle ranger and react with a -2. Though they may not have enough common sense not to attack him. Wow, that's hilarious.
I think I'm gonna take Battle Rager.
Battle rager, all right. God,
Battle
that's so funny,
Rager.
dude.
Killing Rage. So my ability I get is Killing Rage.
Yeah. All right, so let me see. He may attempt to prevent. Oh, whoa! I think it's involuntary. Let me see. Special benefits: they excel at fighting. They're specialists. Anytime. Oh, okay. Here's where you got to be careful. Anytime they feel insulted, threatened, or when in combat, he will bellow a battle song at the top of his lungs. After 5 rounds, during which time he can fight or perform other activities, he enters the rage. This lasts.
Oh, so it's basically whenever I'm in battle, I have like 5-turn counter until
you
I blow
pop.
up.
Yeah, until your guidance
Because
explodes in violence.
Pretty much, I'm always gonna. Yeah, no, it's or when in combat. So yeah, I'm a ticking time bomb.
If you feel insulted too, keep in mind.
No,
so
yeah.
If someone insults you, you got a 5-round timer. You're gonna start singing, and that's like the warning to get the hell out for the other team. They might not know that though, so.
They won't know that until
you
it happens.
can attempt to prevent it. So keep in mind, this is involuntary, but you will have to make a wisdom check if you want to control yourself. During the next 5 rounds, he will gnaw ferociously on his shield rim or grind his teeth in an effort to control himself. Dude, this class is hilarious, man.
Okay, yeah, the Killing Rage is what I'm taking.
A silence will prevent him from entering the rage, but he will attack the character who casts a spell if he can tell who it is. You're gonna silence my song? I don't think so. Oh shit. Let me see. I'm curious.
Nah.
No, you don't. You're not tired for this one.
Oh, so it's just better, but I can't really control
actually, it is. Sorry. I missed it. It's right here. The effect remains for the same number of rounds, so it's basically the same thing, but your bonuses are a little higher in this one. It's just the trade-off is that it's more involuntary, and your character's a psychopath, more or less.
That makes sense with who he is.
Yeah. Well, you guys have been murdering people, so that's.
I will take the Battle Rager.
All right, cool. Let me see proficiencies. If there's any bonuses or not. I don't think you get any.
I don't think there is. It's only when I am in it where I get a bunch of bonuses.
You get endurance, intimidation, and singing for free.
Oh, I get singing for free now.
Yeah, so then intimidation's also free, so you would have an additional.
Oh, so now I have 3 more points, or 2 more.
Yeah, so
2 points.
It's good that we checked that out then. All right, so. Man, Speeby is gonna have his hands.
Oh wait,
full.
it says Battle Rangers must start with a battle axe and a warhammer.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Having just the axe is enough. If you want to have both, you can too. But you
does the 2-handed axe count as an axe?
That would count. Yeah, that would count. That's the same thing essentially. So you have 3 more than just singing. We got to put here.
No, I would have 2 more, right? Or
singing's free.
Yeah, but I have 1 extra one right now, and then I get 1 from intimidation.
Oh yeah. You're right. So two more. Let me check what.
So I have 2 more.
Singing.
Oh yeah, we need to pull up the book anyways, because I need 2 more.
Yup. Singing, charisma, straight charisma, no bonus, no penalty. All right, you got 2 more.
And then what else do I want to take? I think I will take. You know what? Maybe I'll take stone masonry.
Stonemasonry, yes. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I gotta check dwarves for that one because dwarves is gonna be a better one, a better bonus
dwarves.
to it. Because they have strength -2 for people. It's definitely gonna be different for dwarves.
Yeah, dwarves are stone guys.
Yes.
Also, dwarves might have better singing.
They
Because
might.
it's
Yeah,
part
I
of
was
their
thinking about
thing.
that too. It's very possible they might. Where is it? Oh, I have to do your stats too, because your stats changed for being a dwarf. Let's see, singing. Charisma +2. Dwarves
Wow.
Dwarves are better singers. Why not?
Damn.
Alright, then stonemasonry is under crafts, I bet. Strength, this flat strength bonus. So yeah, they have no penalty to it like humans do.
Stone masonry, and then what else do I wish for? I guess I'll take alertness.
Alertness? Okay. What's this? Wisdom.
Wait, okay, you know, I'm gonna take alertness because it's funny, but also that could be a hindrance because if I'm alerted and feel threatened.
Whoa. Why is he singing? This guy starts singing out of nowhere. Oh gosh. The blood frenzy will begin. Alright, so that's it for that. Then let me check the other thing.
Oh, you gotta add killing rage to my special
Oh, yeah,
abilities.
that's right. This is called the Killing Rage.
And then we'll figure out all the bonuses for it. Or should we write the bonuses down now?
Actually, yeah, we can.
Because there are... Yeah. Or at least just the bonuses I get to my HP and health and stuff. The Killing Rage.
+3 damage.
+3 to damage, and then +10 to health. And then if we ever get spells cast on me, we'll just check it again.
I can remember most of them. Most of them are they're like cause fear. There's like they're emotion based spells.
Yeah.
So they're pretty easy to call on. All right, so I need to change your stats real quick. Your stat bonuses, I should say, because your Constitution and Charisma changed from last time.
I think after we buy items, I'm gonna head out, so we'll just play next time because I can't stay up too late today.
Oh, that's fine, man. No worries, no worries. I just wanted to get the bookkeeping done today. I didn't know if we
Yeah,
were running out of time.
I want to finish all this first.
Yeah, because next time we can actually just play. We don't have to worry about any of this. So Constitution went to 16. So, you get one more hit point then, and 95 and 96 is good. And 96. Yeah, if you had like a crazy luck on your Constitution and you got a +1, you would actually. Oh no, never mind. I thought you'd get regeneration. You get it at 20. Yeah, 20 Constitution.
Wow.
You can start regenerating, which is kind of ridiculous, but it's very useful, obviously. All right, so then Charisma went down to 6. So 2 -3 -3.
Oh, so I can sing, but I'm just not very good at it.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, oh gosh.
Oh.
So be careful when you sing, because if someone insults you on a low roll, you might just murder them.
Oh my
How dare you insult my honor?
I might start singing angrily at them.
Yeah, right. Start singing, using singing and intimidation together. Gonna murder you. Oh gosh. All right, so I think. All right, so we need to buy stuff too, right?
Shop time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or let's we gotta roll your gold first.
5d4 times 10.
Yes.
You dare insult me.
I got this yesterday too.
Ooh.
No! How dare you get jammed?
The snake tower has been jammed.
No.
Let's do one at a time, I guess.
You get jammed again. Damn you!
He got jammed again.
Forget the snake tower. It's a bust.
Snake Tower, I think, only works with like
It's like spherical dice.
circular-ish.
Okay, we're just gonna throw these in the corner. Alright, so 5, 9, 10, 14, 140 gold. So a little bit more than you had last time. I think you had like
140. Yeah, I had 120. 140. So
40 gold.
both the shop time.
Alright, so so it's 10 right off for your axe, I'm sure, right?
For my two-handed battle axe, yeah.
Yes.
Will this count as a two-handed battle axe?
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, what's the damage for a two-handed battle axe?
1d10.
Because it's different than just a battle axe.
Because it's 1d10 and yeah.
And 2d8, I think.
Oh, 2d8 is for a large one.
Oh, okay. This is just a small one. All right.
Yeah, this is just
1d10.
S or M means small or man-sized or medium, whichever you want to look at it. All right, so then we have 130 left.
I don't see the shop pulled up. Yeah.
Yeah, let me.
It said I have to also buy the what was it? The other weapon.
A warhammer? You can or not. I don't really mind. I mean, if you want to get it, you can.
All right. No, I don't think I'm. If you're fine with it, I don't think I'm going
that's
to.
fine. Axe is enough. They just want you to have implements of murder, more or less. I think. Here,
Murder.
Yeah, murder tools. So we're on 66.
All right. So now I am just. Oh wait, we gotta write down that there's a 5. We'll remember the 5-round timer. I think, right?
3, 5 or 3?
It's 5. It's 5.
Is it 5? Okay.
I say.
Yeah, we can remember. That should be an easy one to remember. If not, it'll become easy to remember, I'm sure. All right, so yeah, tons of stuff here, obviously. And Tristan, you're gonna get a special list because you're a thief.
Now I can see this. Ooh, okay.
Well, also there's like animals.
Is there? Can I buy a mule?
If you
Hey, Zach. Can I hear you? Oh, there we go.
Oh, I could buy a wolf. Actually, I'll buy a wolf probably. Cause, is there wolves?
I don't think so. A wolf is wild, so I mean you might find one. I'm pretty sure there are wolves in the dungeon. So.
All right, I'll just keep. Yeah, I'll just. Okay, so wait. Can you go back to the other page with the armor and stuff?
Yeah. Armor is here. So last time
stream
you had
delay is killing me.
Plate is.
Oh, there it is.
Obscenely more expensive in this one because it's actually much.
What is brigandine?
Brigandine is basically. It's essentially like riveted metal sheets, sandwiched between leather.
What's
that sounds good.
What's the AC of that?
I think it was like 6. Let me see. I thought it should be here, but it's not. It's weird. Description is armor. Yeah, armor's gonna be a little further on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna leave this one up, and I'm gonna go to the fighter book, or not the fighter book, arms and equipment, because the arms and equipment guide has the same stuff in it. This is like this book, but much more detailed. It's got like history on the armor and everything. So brigandine or brigandine 6, and it's it's like riveted metal, and it's got like hide or leather over it, and it has padding or leather under it as well.
What other types of armors are there? I'm trying to see. What is chainmail?
Chainmail is just straight. Like it's like
yeah, but what's the AC though?
I think like 5. Yeah, 5 actually. It's actually cheaper than the other one, and it's a little bit better.
I'm gonna get chainmail then. Yeah, I'm gonna get chainmail.
All right, so chainmail will be 75. So then you would be at what were we at 130, right?
I was at 130, so I'd be at
55.
55. Wait.
I think so, right?
No. Wait.
No, wait.
75.
My math is not mathing right now. 75.
It'd be 45. No, it would be. Wait, would it be 75?
Yeah, minus 75.
No, it'd be 75. 140 was it at start?
55, right?
Wait.
Well, I took 10 already.
Oh,
for the
it would
X.
be 55. It would be
Okay,
55.
okay.
I was wrong.
That's all right. Yeah, I wasn't sure. My math brain might not be mathing. All right, so chain. Ooh, not slide.
Then do helmets also give you more AC?
Helmets function a little bit differently. They give you AC for that body part. So, like, if someone's
okay.
hitting you in the head and you don't have a helmet, it would obviously do much more damage than if you did.
Let me see the equipment list, I guess, then.
I think they explain more about helmets in this.
Yeah. I'm not too interested in protecting my head.
Yeah, well, yeah. You gotta sing, after all. Let's see. Helmet, great helm, bassinet. They do give you penalties to hearing and stuff, though. Helmets.
Alright, let me go to like ropes and like lanterns and stuff like
That's
that.
gonna be previous pages. So that is starting here, all the way to over here.
Okay.
I mean, you got common adventure stuff like water skins or wine skin. Wine skin is the same as a water skin. It's basically just like a goat bladder that you put liquid in.
Alright.
Yeah. And it's 8 silver per. Do you know the conversion rate? Did I show you that one? This one?
No, but you could just do the conversion rate for
Gold
me.
is the second most valuable. Platinum is the most valuable.
Alright, 1, 10, 50,
Yeah.
100. Okay.
So basically, yeah, because buying one wineskin will be less than $1, basically.
Yeah. Alright, can you go to the next page? Yeah. Let me see what's here. I really don't know what to buy.
Oh, just think about if you were going on an extended and dangerous camping trip, what you would want to bring with you. But keep in mind, you do have a weight limit too. Like I generally don't count the stuff you're equipped with, like armor and weapons. But like I'm more counting what you're carrying. So you can carry like 70 pounds without having any movement penalties. So for example, you wouldn't want to go around buying like 4 ladders to carry on your back. I mean, you could.
They might come in handy.
Yeah, well.
I'm probably gonna buy I'll buy 50 feet of silk rope.
Silk rope. Silk rope is, I think, functionally the same as the other one. It's just.
It's lighter though.
It is lighter. That's the main thing. 50 feet, you said, right?
Yeah. So that's 10 gold.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper I have right in front of me, and then I'll account it as we go. Some silk.
Ooh, I'm gonna buy a grappling hook.
I'll see now they have the grappling hook with the jacks on it. And it's 8 pounds.
Now, let's see.
It's a grappling hook.
I have to prepare for what I'd want.
And then I'm gonna grab a flint and steel.
So it's 8 silver, so that's less than a gold for that one. And then flint.
Yeah, it's a grappling.
Yeah.
Flint and steel.
I'm just writing it down as I go. For flint and steel is 5 silver. Anything that has an asterisk is so light that you don't really count the weight. Unless you're carrying like 1,000 of them or something.
I will grab. Ooh, what else do I want to grab? I will buy a large sack.
That is 2 silver. And that's half a pound. Next page, or are you going to continue looking at this one?
Let's go next page.
Also, over here, there's if you want specific food. Like a barrel of pickled fish.
Maybe I will take. Actually, I will take a barrel of pickled fish.
Jesus.
I can imagine your
You
character.
shouldn't have showed him that.
Where's my pickled fish?
It's just like tied to his back as a barrel.
So crazy.
Give me goddamn pickled fish.
You took my pickled fish, you bastards. Who's got it? It doesn't tell us the weight of that. Let's see. Do they have a barrel here?
It's a barrel.
Small barrel, 30 pounds.
Oh. Holy,
Maybe I
holy,
won't. Maybe I
holy
won't. I don't think I will.
shit.
I'm gonna
I was
scrap
gonna
the
say.
barrel,
And that's an empty barrel.
and I will take a pound of butter though.
Of course, we all need the butter.
It's
Either
like
way, you guys
just
spawned
like
without
munching
food,
on
so.
butter. Oh god.
Oh, I actually did that for $5. I literally took a bite out of a raw butter stick.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's
I'm
great.
gonna get. Um.
Did not taste the best.
Oh,
Sure.
and you know what? I'm gonna. No, I was gonna say I'm gonna get a gallon of ale, but actually, I will get a gallon of ale.
Why? Are you gonna be? Yeah, you're a dwarf.
It fits. It checks out. Where was Ale at? Where? Let's see.
Ale? It's daily food and
Oh,
lodging.
daily food and lodging. Okay, so.
And then I guess when we go to the next page, I'll buy a water skin for it.
Alright. I think, let me see. A wineskin can hold like a pound of liquid. So, how many pounds?
I'll get a wine skin then.
Yeah.
We'll just
One-
say I
one-
get. Yeah.
One wineskin can hold a pound. How many pounds are in a gallon?
Let me search this up. How many pounds?
Depends. What
in gallon
material are we talking
This is
about?
true.
is liquid? Oh, wait, no, wait, that's gallons to pound. Pound. Oh wait, no, I need 1 gallon.
I mean, like 10 gallons of aluminum is gonna be more than 10
Beer,
gallons
yes,
of
just
water.
beer. Okay, 1 gallon is 8.4 pounds.
Wow. So you need like 8 of them. 9
Yeah, I'll
if you
take 8 of
wanted
them
to.
then.
9 if you wanted to like have the lab. It doesn't really matter. 8's good, I think,
I'll take 8. 8 is pretty good.
right? It's like carrying around 8 pounds of beer.
I'll
So
grab a
60
winter blanket.
64 silver for that. Alright, then a winter blanket. It's 5, right? Yeah, 5 silver.
I'll buy. Oh, a spyglass is expensive.
You might want to consider a bedroll.
Oh, where are bedrolls? I don't see those.
I thought they had bedroll. They don't?
They have blanket. I guess I'll take a large blanket. I'll just sleep on the ground.
Alright, yeah, I could have swore they had a bedroll. I guess not.
Large blanket is 1 gold.
How am I missing this?
It was on the page
It was on the other
before.
page? Okay. Blanket, tack and harness, household provisioning.
It is. Oh wait, was that basket? Oh no, I read basket. That's my
Basket.
bad. Never mind.
I don't
Never
remember
mind.
a large blanket.
I'll
there's
not take
also, like if you want specific clothes, there's these two. I mean,
Ooh,
you're-
let me see.
You're wearing Jerge's clothes right now.
I feel like my clothes would be pretty shriveled, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright.
How much gold do I have left? Do you know?
Let me see. So you still have a lot because you mostly spent silver with everything right now. Yeah, you've spent like 7, 8, 9, like maybe 15 silver. I didn't add it up specifically, but around that. So, and then that is no, 15 gold converted. So about 20. You spent about 23 gold with all the shit you bought so far.
So how much do I have left?
Oh wait, no, you had 55 left. So yeah, you got about 30 something left, I would say.
30 left. All right, let's go to animals. Let me see my animal choices.
Animals. So there are mules there. There's also horses. Horses
I don't
are
see
out of
mule.
the price range. Hunting cat.
Where's
if you
mule?
are rich, obviously.
Or a war elephant.
Or a war elephant. Why is the war elephant cheaper than the hunting cat? That makes no sense.
'Cause it's like a jaguar, so it's expensive.
But you could have 10,
You know what?
you could have 10 war elephants.
I will take a mule for 8 gold.
Of course.
The mule survives, John the mule.
We still got about 20 something. I mean, you can keep the
Still
gold
20
too.
gold.
You don't have to spend all of it.
I think mine said. I mean, if you don't care, my guy. The description mine said you can only keep 3 gold after starting to buy stuff.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. It's fine.
All right, I'll
Blink,
just
I
keep
have
the. I'll
something
keep
to
the
show
extra
you.
20 gold.
Tress is like, I'll keep it for you.
No, I'll
Hold
keep
on,
it. I'll keep
Blink.
it.
Oh,
Blink,
one
I
more
have
thing
something
I'd
to tell you.
recommend. Maybe a backpack.
Yeah, one more thing. Oh, I'll take a backpack. Yeah, I'll take a
This,
the biggest backpack you can get to me.
oh, this is
Just
pretty
backpack.
much a standard. There's another book we might pick up some other time. I can't remember the name of it, but it's got a massive list of items and little knickknacks and shit you can buy.
I'm gonna find a way to pickpocket your mule.
Oh, that's something else you could
Right.
blow money on. If you're trying to blow your money, you could buy like a saddle bag.
Oh yeah, let me get a saddle. It's on the other page.
It's on transport, right? Tack and harness. There it is. Bit and
Yeah,
bridle if
do I
you're
have enough?
riding him. Saddle or pack saddle is 5 gold.
How much is a bridle?
Bit and bridle
Oh,
is
yeah.
15 silver.
I'll take a bit and bridle. So that's to ride, right?
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take a. Ooh. Is that would that be all I need to ride him?
You would need a saddle to ride him comfortably.
I guess I'll get a riding saddle for 10 gold then, yeah. And then I'll also get a large saddle bag. Or, no, actually I'll keep my money.
Okay.
Alright, so is that it then?
I think so.
I'll
Let me
save
add
the
up
rest of it.
everything real quick. So we got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That is up to 83, 88.
Caramel popcorn's pretty good.
103. 113. So 103, that actually will be 10. 103. Wow. Alright, so then 10, 13, 14. And then 22. Alright, yeah, so you still have a little bit of gold left, actually. So.
Yep, I'll keep my extra gold.
Okay. Yeah, not bad. Actually, you didn't do too bad at all. 10, 25. Okay, this
My
is
pound of butter.
So you have. So 32.3 is what you spent. You spent 32 gold and 3 silver. So then you would have, because you had like what 55 left, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you still have like about 20 gold left. Like I said, you don't have to spend it right now or anything, but
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
you
it.
have some coin.
I felt like I spent more than that, but maybe I'm going crazy.
It's possible I miscalculated. I have a bunch of numbers scratched onto a paper. And
It's whatever.
yeah, it's not a big deal, dude. I'm not too worried about it. All right, so then you
All right.
have 22.
If this is all you need from me, I think I'm gonna head out for the night.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna probably
need
finish up
more?
with Tristan, and then we might play something else. I imagine. I still got a little bit of time to play yet, so.
All right. See you guys. Have a good night
All right, you too.
Yeah.
Man.
or
See you later.
morning. See ya. Bye.
Later. Good luck on your exams there, man. All right, so let me add his stuff to a sheet real quick, then I'll do yours, and we can play something else if you're
Yeah.
up for it. So I'm gonna put it.
Actually-
here.
You remember that unfortunate spaceman thing that I was talking about?
Yeah.
I was playing it. It's pretty fun. But I also
Is
have
it-
another game.
Is it free or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I have another game called Battlegrounds 3.
Oh, I saw you were playing that one earlier. Oh, what's that one all about?
World War II Scheisse.
Scheiße!
It's British against the... No, that's World War One. Scheisse. British against the Americans. And I must say, I pack a pretty mean punch. Okay, if you're not on my side, do not let me get close to you with a gun.
I will shoot you.
Your
You'll
ass will
say
be
9.
blasted forward to the 20th century.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, I didn't mean to launch the game. No.
Butter.
Butter.
1 pound. It's so ridiculous.
Butter.
I'm just gonna do it
Butter.
like this. 1 pound. You guys got any more of that butter?
You guys got any more butter? You should make it so that butter intoxicates him.
He goes into a berserker rage when he gets that butter and beer
Jesus.
in him. Get all liquored up and oiled up with that butter. Don't know what takes over me after a while.
I just want the butter.
I just need all that butter. I got a winter blankie. Yeah, I think you'll like the Thief book because they have a bunch of shady items, like for pickpocketing, and like they have pads you can put on your shoes so you can move silently better. All kinds of fun, interesting things. All right, I'm gonna put John the Mule stuff over here. We're not going to put his weight because he's not going to carry John the Mule. I would hope not. That would be insane.
That's what I was talking about. I'm just gonna pickpocket John the Mule from him. I'm going to steal John the Mule from underneath him. I'm just gonna take that. Thank you.
Insanity. Hidden bridle is 3 pounds. And a riding saddle should be the last one. The riding saddle is 35 pounds, but it's a damn mule carrying it, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, that's it for his stuff, I believe. Yes, and he's got a little bit of monies left. Alright, so let me save this, and then we'll go on with yours.
Oh no.
Alright, so your money is 2d6 times 10. So you get a little less than a fighter, but you don't really need that much as a thief. Because fighters are like buying armor and shit, you know.
I am buying more bread.
9, so you got 90. I think that's exactly what you rolled last time. Pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, you had a 90, so you got 90 gold.
So apparently the game really wants me to have 90 gold.
Yeah, that's your limit, evidently. Alright, so let's get the thief book out, because that's where the real fun begins.
Oh god, that's not fun.
It's fun for
This
you,
is
I
not
imagine.
fun.
Let's see. Items. Proficiencies.
So in the food stuff, could I
Tools of the
potentially
trade.
buy? Huh?
Tools of the trade. Sounds lovely. There's got to be a quicker way to go through these books. I'm just not seeing them somewhere. I gotta check later. So not here.
Tools of the trade.
Picking pockets?
Wow, who would want to do that?
Certainly not Tristan. So, the skill is usually practiced by simple manual dexterity swiftness, even so, there is a small number of simple items that can help the thief in his art. An arm sling, for example. It actually reduces your chance of picking pockets by 5, but it lowers the chance of being discovered by half.
Oh.
Because people see you have a broken arm and they don't assume you would be the thief. Or this one, a mini blade. It's like a little blade you put on your finger to cut coin purses easier. So.
Could I stab somebody with it?
Yeah, you could do like a point of damage. Yeah. The mini blade is used to cut a soft container, a purse, or a pouch so the thief can get at what's inside. It's most effective for getting at coins, gems, or whatever's inside a purse with drawn or tied strings. You just make a pickpocket roll to effect, said to open, and then... so yeah, because if someone has a tied coin bag, you would have to make 2 pickpocket rolls, one to open it, one to steal what's inside. With this one, you would only make 1 because you would just cut the string and take the bag. Basically, that's what it.
Fuck you, I'm taking your entire purse.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just cutting the string and taking it. So, then you got open locks. Different tools you can get for that. There's acid, chisels.
Acid?
Yeah, that's a little harder to get though. Obviously,
Could I burn somebody with the acid?
you could. You could burn yourself using it too, though.
Ah.
That's the problem.
Drink.
It's not
Drink
really
up.
strong to damage things. I mean, you could burn people with it, but it's not really going to do too much, honestly.
Drink up, little Timmy.
Give it to one of the guards to drink. Oh, at the
A
DM's
toast.
discretion, you can get a magnifying glass
Oh.
to be better at picking locks, so you can kind of see inside of the lock. It would have to.
Well,
This
that's-
one's more like. It depends on the situation. It's situational, you know. Like if you can see the workings of the lock, or you can use the magnifying glass in such a way that you can see in the lock, you get a 5% bonus. So you can also oil locks. Yeah, to get a bonus because it's
Does
easier.
seem that way.
It's because it's easier to move the lock. These are the ones you probably want to look at. Moving silently, foot pads. They have a plus 5% bonus to moving silently. However, because they are soft padding for your boot, when you were wearing them, you would have a -5 to climbing walls.
Oh.
So, I mean, you can get them to be detachable, or you can have a pair of boots with them built in. So, either or. There's also silenced armor, which is not really going to matter for you, because I don't think you're going to buy armor to begin with. So, I mean, if you want
Of
it,
course
you
I'm gonna
can.
get like leather.
Yeah, you can get leather. You're gonna lose these though, the bonuses. I mean, that's your call. If you want to do that, it's fine. But being hit is obviously worse for a thief. Oh, there's one more thing I could recommend to you. You want to use daggers and stuff, and that's totally fine.
Yes.
If I were you,
And bread.
I would consider doing martial arts.
Oh.
Because martial arts, you can actually be harder to hit. So if you there's one martial art you can learn that gives you a bonus to AC for not wearing armor, is what I'm getting at. So
like a monk.
yeah,
Almost.
kind of more like a thief that doesn't use weapons, but is a little like he knows how to fight with his hands. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a monk. It's labeled as a martial art, but you don't. It's all how you flavor it for your character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you could just say he's a very evasive guy that doesn't like to murder people, who just likes to rob them. But I don't know if that fits you very well. You do like to murder people
Okay.
with bread.
So-
So I don't
Listen,
know. That might not fit. So
it's
your
not my-
call. I just thought I would present the option to you.
It's not my fault that his temple was not strong enough to resist stale bread.
You imagine they wanted you guys to eat that shit too. So. All right, so there's also like for hiding in shadows, there's camouflage clothing. This one's very situational though. It's more of in a dark setting, hence being the name dark suit and a woodland suit. So being in the woods or being in a dark area, you could get a +5 bonus to hiding. Weapon black is another thing. Basically, is tar or oil to put on a weapon so it doesn't gleam in the light.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get listening cones. So if you're like listening at a door or a wall or something, you can get a +5 bonus to listening. You can get clawed gloves and shoes for climbing. There's also shark skin gloves. I think that might be what these are. Yeah, so if you had both, the shoes and the boots, you'd get a +20% chance of climbing, which is ridiculous. But climbing daggers,
I mean, what?
and they give you a +10 to climbing. Grapples,
Ah.
different grappling hooks.
And I'm assuming, since they're daggers.
Yeah, well, yeah, it'd count as a dagger too. I think it's. I think the damage might be less. So let me see.
Stab.
It may be used in combat. Oh, so basically, you would need to specifically be proficient in climbing daggers if you wanted to fight with it. Otherwise, you have a penalty. And the damage is 1d3 instead of 1d4. So it's
Yeah.
one point
Actually, I
less
kind of
damage.
want to grapple. Kind of want to grapple.
You want grapples?
Yeah.
Yeah, you certainly can. I mean, this is a good thing to have. Just so you know, a lot of the stuff you're going to be using in the dungeon is not going to be super helpful at first because it's
It's a
enclosed.
dungeon.
It's a dungeon, yeah, exactly. So it's enclosed. So I mean, if you encounter a pit or something, yeah, grapple would certainly be helpful. But until those kind of situations arise, it's very hit or miss. But it will be good to have in the long run, certainly.
Yeah, I'm going to get a grapple.
Okay. There's also crowbar, glass cutter, housebreaker's harness. This is
And I'm guessing
yeah, key making
Bonk.
set.
a key making set.
The key making set. It's like a box of wax
Oh,
that you
a
push a
key-making
key into to make a copy of it.
Okay, that's actually pretty clever.
Yes. Limewood strips. What do these do? Oh, you can basically shimmy it between a door frame to raise the latch on the other side.
Huh.
Oh, neat. Oh, shark skin. This is the one I was looking for. This is for making like gloves and stuff. Skeleton keys, tar paper. Yeah. So basically, tar paper you would slap on a window, then break the window. And the tar paper keeps all of the glass stuck together instead of shattering onto the floor.
That is useful.
Yeah, that's what I said. There's a lot of really neat little knickknacks you can get as a thief. Wax pad. That's basically just like the key making one, is to copy a key for later. There's aniseed. Basically, you use it to get a animal that's tracking you off your tail because it messes up their sense of smell. Caltrops. You got to know what caltrops are.
No.
Caltrops are basically, you know the game Jacks that you play with a bouncing ball? Or no?
No.
Oh well, this is showing my age here. Jacks is a game that people used to play. You bounce the bouncy ball on the ground and try to snatch as many jacks as you can off the floor. They're basically like little spiky kind of things. They're not sharp though. They don't poke you. Caltrops are essentially those, but they're made to be spiky and they're made to hinder people. They're like little floor spikes, little spike balls you throw on the floor to slow people down.
Oh.
Yeah, you've probably seen
I've
them
played a
before.
game with those.
Yeah,
I've played a game
caltrops.
with those.
They're useful
It
for.
sucks to step on them.
Yeah, oh yeah. It sucks
I
even
bet.
worse in old D&D because like it can like get stuck in their foot and they won't be able to walk right for a few hours or for like a day. Yeah, the pursuer can
bet.
only move at 1/3 normal movement rate for 24 hours or until someone heals them with magic.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I bet I can turn those into Legos.
Yeah, Legos could be used as a form of caltrop, certainly. Cat stink. That's another one to get a dog off of you. Dog pepper, same. Hand lamp. It's a hand lamp. Hollow boots with swiveling heels so you can hide things in them. Marbles, kind of like caltrops, so it makes them slip and fall. Blinding
Oh my gosh, now
powder. It's like pocket
Oh.
sand. It's kind of like pocket sand. Death knife. Sounds nice.
I kind of want that.
Just based on the name. So, this sinister instrument can appear to be a bladeless knife, but is more often disguised as something more innocent like a case for a comb or spectacles or a pen. It's basically a hidden knife. So you can pick some inconspicuous object and hide it as a knife. Oh! So any strike with it, the first hit is treated as a backstab. Oh dear.
Damn.
So you could have a death knife that's in a comb, and you could pretend to be a guy that's always combing his hair, and then just stab in his throat. You know. Wow.
I need to have like a more in-depth description of what my character looks like.
Well, that's on you, man. That's all you. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. Before we continue with this, I'm going to close this for a second. Because I went through... Yesterday, I downloaded like hundreds of new figures. So, you have options.
I noticed.
You have options. Like, if you want your character to look like an actual rogue. There's a lot more you can choose from now. Probably not this one. This one's a halfling. But this guy I thought looked pretty good. He's got like a face mask and stuff though. So pretty neat looking.
Actually, yeah, I kind of like that guy.
That's kind of
that
what I
was
figured.
cool.
I picked out a bunch that I thought looked very thiefly. This guy is also similar, but he's just kind of crouching down, sneaking. This guy's pretty cool. However, the only thing I'll say about this guy, he looks more like Harry Potter than a thief because he has a friggin' broom on his back. I don't know what that's all about. But you got like this guy is pretty cool.
He multi-classing.
Right. This guy looks more thiefly. He's got his face covered.
That looks like that looks Shay Cormac from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. This guy looks thiefly, not covering his face at all, though. Very unthiefly in that regard.
He still looks cool. Wait a minute, no, that's the movie rendition of Thief.
Oh. This guy looks pretty cool. He's got a nice kind of dandy look with the beard, goatee.
Oh.
And a very fancy cloak. This is like a high-class thief. Guy with a throwing knife. Cloak.
A throwing knife.
Well, he's throwing a knife. And this dude... Oh, we had two of this guy. That's the same as this dude. And like I said,
Indeed.
halfling, but you're not a halfling, so...
Okay, so...
Probably, I'm assuming this guy, yeah?
Which guy are you talking about?
This guy?
Yes.
Alright. So the rest of you get going. Alright, so...
Throw him.
Get out of here. So and I realized, too,
Oh,
that
wow.
the figs were really small. Yes,
Yeah, he's can... Wait, can't you resize him?
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see, you should be a little taller than
Oh.
him, because he's a dwarf.
Yeah. Okay, so I just realized something.
What's that?
The stream is delayed to your voice, so when I said that, you were already doing it and I didn't know.
Ah, okay. Weird. There we go.
Because because I'm not listening to your voice in stream, I'm listening to your voice in this.
Ah, gotcha. Axel looks very stretched out.
Now he just looks tall.
Look at his legs. His legs are as tall as Jason. Because
He
generally,
looks like me for real.
the circle should fill the square. Like if I make him that big, he looks like a friggin' giant, dude. Alright, we'll make him smaller. Shit looks weird as hell. I think it's just because this set of figures, their base is really tiny. I think that's why. Because size-wise, Axel should be about your size. Yeah, that's about good. But his base is very tiny. It doesn't fill up the whole square.
I just realized, if that is our size, these rooms are incredibly small.
Yeah, they are. It's a dungeon. This is only 15 by 15. The cell you were in. Yeah, it's very, very, very small. That's intentional. It's a dungeon, man. It's supposed to be claustrophobic.
Yeah, just like in the dungeon crawler game.
Bigger. The other ones are actually much bigger. I found a mule, by the way.
You found? Oh no.
I found out how to attach them.
Oh no.
Yeah. Jason's very excited about that. I just kept that one over there for now, but I do need to add a mule in here somewhere. Or maybe I can make you guys find the mule later or something. Elf, I guess I can put you over...
Yeah, make it so that he can't just beat everything up with a mule immediately.
Well, I honestly, I gotta be honest. I was letting you guys do that because it's the first game. It's not gonna be easy going forward, just so you know. So you might not have to worry about trying to keep your character from dying. He might die legitimately. Damn it.
Nah, though I want a Martha organ, I'm not gonna purposefully kill him.
No. I know. I'm just saying.
I'm going to wait him out.
He could very legitimately die in this dungeon because it's not going to get any easier. The first few rooms are going to be pretty simple to deal with, but after that it gets hard pretty quick. Like
So, what happens? Like, don't tell me everything, but what would happen when we escape? If we escape?
Well, when you escape, or when you get to the point in which you escape, you have a few options. You have the choice
Okay.
to leave the dungeon itself, or you have the choice to go further on, because there will be an option presented that allows that. There are going to be other adventures if you choose not to continue further into this one. There are other ones. It's just this one actually has a second part. But
And then after we complete the second part, then there's
There-
nowhere else we can really go.
there's a lot more, dude. There's a lot more.
Oh,
Like a whole lot more. To give you an idea, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Objects. So each one of these bags that has a name, Dragon's Den, Goblin's Lair, Haunted Tower, these are different sets of adventures. And when I say sets of adventures, each one has 3 branching adventures. So there's plenty more, and this is before I even introduce my own stuff into it. These are box sets that are like prepackaged adventures that I can adjust as I need to, you know. But yeah, there's plenty, man. There's plenty of campaigns.
yeah. If I get this game, I am definitely going to DM.
Oh man, it's so fun. Like I'll be happy to play it too, because I never get a chance to play. I DM. I'm 99% of the time it's me DMing because I'm the one that knows how to do everything. It's not hard though, just so you know. I don't want you to get the illusion that it's really hard to do this. Most of it is just setting up the adventure and remembering stats. That's about it. This is why you have like your little cheat sheet here.
As
Like-
the first bad part, I can't remember much.
That's
Which is
fine.
why I still
That's why
don't
you keep-
remember
that's
what
why
you
keep
told
your
me
book-
your
Why do
name.
you think I got like 30 books here in front of me? I mean, I can't remember everything either. Like, one I don't have here because I don't want you to see the stats for, like monsters. The monster manuals, I have the physical book, so I don't need to have it here. I can look at it in person to check the monster stats, AC, and all that stuff, you know. So, like,
Wait a minute, I have a question.
what's that?
Are you keeping all of that the same?
No, certainly not. I don't.
It's-
I use stats as a guideline most of the time. Sometimes I'll keep it the same, but like I deviate a little bit. Like even this adventure is not completely by the book. I deviate. You know, I think it's funner that way because otherwise, if you played the adventure once, you played it again. You know, so I like there to be some variety.
A hint at my bad memory is something I'm just gonna implement in my characters, not remembering what what the other dude's name is, and I'm just gonna say, "Hey, John the Mule and whatever the fuck your name is, come on,"
Fair enough. There's
because
also
I still don't know his name.
this one might be a good one for you. Camouflage. So basically, if you make a camouflage check, you get a plus 40% to hide in shadows.
Oh,
But you have to be in such a situation that allows that. This is generally for natural surroundings. So this is good for outdoors. Here it won't really help you too much, you know. But outdoors, you can have a very sizable bonus to hiding because you're concealing yourself with like vegetation and stuff. So you'd have like a 60%, 65% chance. So this is one you might consider because you do get more proficiency slots, by the way. It's just like you get a whole bunch of them in the beginning because it represents your character's background and training before they became an adventurer. So you will get more. Every 3 levels, generally, you'll get an extra one of each. You get one more weapon, one more non-weapon. And these ones can be used... I think you need weapon proficiencies to gain these. Maybe. Talents. Yeah, well, you can use non-weapon, too. It's up to me, and I think a lot of these could be applied as non-weapon. Camouflage seems like it would be a non-weapon proficiency, but, you know... Yeah, you basically make an intelligence check. If it succeeds, then you can camouflage yourself. So easy peasy.
so this AD&D one is not at all the same as the other one that we started out with.
Well, yes and no. The one that we started out as is called BECMI, which stands for it's like Basic Rule Encyclopedia. Basic. I'll find it for you. Let's see. Rule Encyclopedia.
So does that mean this one has guns? I'm just kidding.
all of them can have guns, technically. So, for example, here is the player's handbook. Rule Cyclopedia. See, notice it says Dungeons and Dragons, same as this one, Dungeons and Dragons. It doesn't say Advanced. So, this one is a line of products they released to kind of ease the transition into Advanced. So, this one has a lot of the same ideas that Advanced develops further on, but it doesn't have like some of the more complicated stuff. Barbecue bacon burger, Jack says.
Barbecue bacon burger?
Yeah.
Hold on. Jax, I have a question for you. If you are outside and your horse has a green bicycle, what should you have in your hair?
Wood. Yeah, exactly. What?
Come on, simple. It's very simple.
Yeah, you had martial arts here too. Unarmed combat. This is what this one is. Maybe you could be a wrestling thief.
Oh god. I wrestle with bread.
Well, your character doesn't have the strength to do it though. You have like 11, I think.
I will use my bread knife to take you down. Literally pulls out a knife made of bread.
So there's wrestling, martial arts is here somewhere. Oh, there it is. That was it. So basically, you would spend one of these to be proficient in martial art, like one of these to be proficient, and then another one to gain a style if you're going to do it. See, this one, Style D emphasizes dodges and blocks. If you're not wearing armor, you get -2 AC. But then there's other ones like you can, for example, if you got A lets you be good at punching, so you do 1d3 damage. Because I was fudging it, letting you guys do 1d3. Normally you should do 1 damage with a punch unless you're trained to do more. Style B lets you do 1d6 with kicks, which is pretty good.
Oh.
And then if you know either one of these, technically one, I think, you can pull and trip when you punch people. So you can basically punch them and then like throw them off balance and make them fall on the floor. So.
And then you can kick them again.
And just kick the shit out of them while they're on the floor. So it's pretty neat. But there's also martial arts weapons that you can kind of use martial arts with. Certain ones like nunchucks
like a
and
sai.
stuff like that. Sai, yeah, sai is one of them. Nunchucks.
And sai is a knife.
It's a blunt knife. Typically, it's blunt.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have
it's like a
sharpened one,
disarming.
but it loses part of the benefit because a sai is basically used as a sword breaker normally.
Yeah, it's a
trapping and locking weapon mostly. Martial arts talent. So if you know martial arts, you can learn these. You cannot learn these if you don't know martial arts. And I bet when I show you some of these, you're going to want to learn martial arts. Flying kick, which is neat because
missile deflection.
yes, you can knock arrows out of the air when someone shoots them at you. Spring, you can jump 5 feet in the air or 5 feet away. And you can spend more slots on this, so every time you spend a slot, it increases by 5 feet. So if you had 3 slots, you could jump 15 feet in the air or 15 feet away.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Instant stand. So you can it's a kip up. You know what a kip up is, right?
No.
The thing you see martial artists do when they get knocked down, they just jump to their feet right away.
That.
That's called a kip up. Yeah, you can do a kip up. A backward kick, you can just kick right behind you. This is useful because in this version of D&D, and it's kind of developed in the later versions, if you turn your back on someone, they can attack you for free. So don't do that. Generally, this avoids letting you do that. Basically, you just kick right behind you because you know someone's there. So, crushing blow. That's like the standard karate breaking shit punch, but you can use it to damage creatures or just like punch through stone walls if you're really good at it. So
Fuck you and your stone wall.
yeah, it's pretty neat. This picture's pretty sweet.
Oh, they're fighting a minotaur.
Dwarves in an arena taking down a minotaur, wrestling him. He's like, oh shit. One of these is Jason.
I think I know which one.
Yeah, probably
It's
this
the top one. It's the top one trying to ride the Minotaur.
This one looks like he's about to take a bite out of his leg.
Are you my mule?
Yeah. Are you my new pet? Get here. Yeah, these ones though, like I said, you have to know martial arts to do these. So, I usually make characters that know some of these just because it's so ridiculous. Some of the shit you can do if you know them. Like I usually make a punching master or one that knows punching and kicking. Because actually, priests can be kind of like monks in this. It's one of their kits. One of their kits is called Fighting Monk, and they actually can specialize in punching, which normally only fighters can do. So it's kind of neat.
Punch.
Yes. But punching's not good against certain monsters. This one, they have it in later editions. Like, you need a certain type of weapon to damage things, like silver for were creatures. Certain undead or different things might need a magical weapon to damage them because of their skin or something. It's the same thing in this, but it's more related to pluses. Plus, like the plus of your weapon. Like, you might need a +1 weapon to damage this thing or +2 to damage that. They still have silver and stuff for like wolves. But there's also like cold iron can damage demons. So.
Oh.
Specific. It's very specific for certain things. But yeah, we need to buy you some stuff. It's in your jibber jabbering.
Yeah.
So 90 gold. You want to look at the thief book first, or the? Because I showed you the ones in the thief book. We need to go to the prices yet, though.
Yeah. I want to know my
sword
prices.
stick, pin ring, wrist sheath.
Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean I can just pull out a knife from my wrist?
Well, yeah, you have a sheath on around your wrist and I guess your forearm, so you can just flip it out right away. Keep in mind, do you want that or the death knife, or both?
I want the death knife.
Or both.
Give me the fucking death knife.
What is it gonna look like though?
Bread.
Really? So a death knife, mold it to look like a piece of bread. I'm assuming because it can't be real bread, obviously.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And if you really want to do it, you can. You just have to look like you're eating bread all the time. It'd be kind of weird. This bread is pretty good. Knife stand. So ridiculous.
Hold on, I'm thinking now. Oh, what will my character look like? I might be able to judge him.
He looks like a thiefly guy. Remember?
Oh, come on. Let me see my mold.
Well, we can see.
I know exactly. I know exactly what I want to do.
What's that?
My death knife is going to be in the shape of a knife.
Why? That defeats the purpose. Then it wouldn't get any bonus. It needs to look inconspicuous.
It'll look like... Man, why is it so tough?
Just think about something you could have in your hand that someone would not suspect is a weapon.
I mean, bread is pretty inconspicuous, but...
It is.
What's... I mean... I'm thinking of something that has a good grip.
It can really be... I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, you could even say like a hand mirror. Well, no, that could get broken.
Yeah.
What do they have? They have a comb. I thought they
Harmonica?
had a comb.
Yeah, they had a comb, they had a quill.
A blade of knife within a barrel.
A cane!
A cane? A comb? Spectacles? Glasses? How?
You just reach up to your eyes, then pull them apart.
Or it can just appear to be like a bladeless knife. In that case, it's like a switchblade. It could even be like a switchblade, honestly, because they wouldn't know what it is until you pull the knife out of it.
Okay, one question is, how old is my guy?
It's up to you. It's your character, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him 30.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can get into that next time. Yeah,
Here you
'cause
go.
I'll add it here, but yeah, like his. Oh, not here. On over here. Not on his. Oh, I forgot to ask Jason what he wanted his alignment to be. What do you want your alignment to be while I'm here? Neutral. I'm assuming chaotic neutral.
Yeah, chaotic neutral.
Okay. Oh man, Speevy's gonna have a time with you guys. So we're just gonna say CN. Because I know what that means.
Wait a minute, why is he gonna have a good time with this?
He's lawful.
Oh.
And you're chaotic
no.
neutral, and Jason's chaotic too, which I'm assuming I'm just gonna assume he wanted to be chaotic neutral. He mentioned that right when I asked him alignments the first time, because he played the newer ones. Chaotic neutral is the freedom alignment. It means you do what you want when you want to.
Ah.
Alright, so the death knife.
Yes. Death knife in the form. What's some old timey?
If you wanted to stay the food route, you could disguise it as like a water skin or like a flask, a leather flask that's about the size of a handle, and just like pretend you're drinking from it all the time. You know. In that case, it looks kind of like it's be the modern equivalent. The modern equivalent would be how people brown bag bottles of alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have like a flask with a leather case on it that would essentially be a knife inside, and you would just pretend to drink it whenever you're not killing people with it. That would have to
Who
be,
says I have to pretend all the time?
you don't have to pretend all the time, just in front of other people you might want to. And it depends on if you want Jason or Speevesy knowing what it is. They wouldn't know until they saw you use it.
Okay, so is anybody else hearing this?
This is just me and you right now.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, water skin.
Okay. So
I'm going to be a quote-unquote drunken.
Alright, and then any of these other ones, hollow boots, anything like that, or no?
Nah.
Do you want foot pads? Glass cutters? Grapples?
Grapple, yeah. Grapples.
Yeah, because I don't know the prices yet, so I'm just writing them down. Camouflage clothing. Camouflage not going to help it too much.
Yeah.
Listening cone.
What's that? Oh, nah.
Helps you listen for stuff. Find removing traps. A magnifying glass might help you. Chisels, oil and funnel, acid. Let's see. What else we got here? Did you want a key making set?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just so you know, it does take a little time to make it. It says
Well, obviously.
1d4 hours, but it could be insanely useful. Then you don't even need to pick the lock. You can just make a copy. Yeah, it has
Go
a
to a
99% chance of success, the duplicated key.
Go to a bank and just mold in the different keys of like the safes. Walk out of the bank.
You could. It would be an endeavor to do, but you could do it. Let's see what else. Death knife. Do you want a wrist sheath or no? For your death knife, or maybe just for another knife that is your quote unquote obvious knife.
Yes. Wrist sheath. I'm going to be basically an assassin from Assassin's Creed, but not an assassin from Assassin's Creed.
But I'm killing people with a bottle that they don't know is really a knife. Climbing pole, blade pole, sword stick. That's the traditional Zatoichi weapon, the blind swordsman. What is a sword? Pin ring. It's basically a little stabby ring. You'd put poison on it typically, but because it does like no damage.
Yeah.
Mirror.
You want to know the funny thing?
What's that?
If I chose that, then I'd basically just be a pin cushion.
Yeah.
You come near me, you're going to be stabbed.
Blade boot.
Or beaten.
Blade boot sounds good. This is
Repeat
basically
that.
a boot with blades on it. On the sole of the
So if I
boots.
kick somebody,
Well, it's not used for that. This one's not used as a weapon.
If
This
I-
one's used more for larceny, for like cutting strings, like cut ropes. Yeah, it's basically this.
hmm,
It's a pair of boots with a kind of hidden razor on it.
oh,
So, false scabbard, so it's like a fake sheath for your weapon. Hand warming lamp, weird. Marked cards and biased dice.
what's that mean?
Loaded dice and cheating cards. You don't have gaming though, so it's not gonna help you.
I mean, if I did, then that means I can just play Alex in his own game.
Yeah, you could. He's not cheating though. He's cheating based on numbers.
I'd just be blatant cheating.
Yeah. With these, you would just be blatantly cheating. But you don't.
I mean-
you don't have gaming though, so you would. I don't know. It might work differently. I'd have to read it, but yeah. I mean, if you want it, you can get it. I mean,
Hmm. Nah.
okay. All right. So, oh, here we got our prices finally. Thieves picks. You already got those. Well, thieves picks. We want thieves picks. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a big part of the expenditure here. Silence armor. Holy shit, that's expensive. What were leather straps
God.
for? Yeah, $750. This shit's very pricey. Leather straps. I don't know what the hell those are for. Anyway. Listening cone claw gloves. Climbing dagger. Where is the death dagger? Or knife. I'm sorry, death knife. Where are you, death
Oh,
knife?
it's down lower, next to blinding powder, marbles, hollow
Oh, there it is.
boots. It's
12
below all
gold.
those. Yeah, I'll take that.
And the weight doesn't really matter because the weight is it's going to be based on your knife, so it should be like a pound, I think. All right, so then we had a wrist sheath too. 3 silver. These things are cheap.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Thieves' tools are the priciest part of your thing here. Thieves' picks.
Yeah, 30 fucking gold.
Yeah, well, you need them to pick locks and to disarm traps, though. That's the whole thing with those.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're doing it with improvised tools if you can even find any. Key making set. Okay, here we run into a problem. Key making set's more than you got. So that one's gonna probably have to be put aside for
A little bit of a waiter.
Yeah, that's gonna we'll cross that one out then. Grapple, climbing spikes. Grapple arrow, because why not?
I mean, I don't have a bow though.
Oh yeah. Skeleton key. Yeah, that's probably very pricey. A skeleton key. I think that's it then. Besides common stuff, this is just thief stuff. So I mean, you can still buy common items. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Acid metal eating 1 vial 50 gold. Shit's pricey. Did you want a razor ring or no? Like the blade things for cutting purse strings?
I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any price on it.
2 gold.
Oh, 2 gold? Yeah, I'll
There's
take it.
an iron, silver, iron one or silver one? Probably iron, right?
Yeah, iron.
Alright, so it's 2 gold. Alright, we'll go to the other book then. Yeah, also,
That was ironic.
what these mean here, legality. So,
Is it
shady,
legal?
I think S is shady. What is shady? Split classification, yeah, shady. L is legal, S is shady, meaning most people might, give a second look to it, be like, hey, why are you buying finger blades? But because the implied, usage. I is obviously illegal, so they could be shady or illegal depending on where you're buying them. The other ones, like the Death Knife, I'm pretty sure is illegal. But it doesn't matter. It's assumed you
It's
got
shady
these things.
or illegal.
It's shady or illegal, yeah. It's assumed you got these things from the guild before you were thrown in the dungeon. And
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and these are hard to obtain, if not illegal for various reasons. Anything with 2 stars on it. Like a housebreaker's harness. Do you know what that is? It's basically a set of clothing you wear to winch yourself up and down to get into a second story to break into a house.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's literally what it is. Housebreakers. Break into a house. So, is there anything else? Potions and oils. No, we're not. Potions and oils are going to be way too pricey. Other sneaky stuff.
Yeah.
Bag of Vanishing. Crossbow of Angling. Dagger of Impaling. That sounds nice. Gambling. Quackery. Alright, that's enough for these. So we'll look at normal
The
stuff.
human. Yes, how much money do I have left?
You still got quite a bit. Actually, well, not quite a bit. Let's see, you have...
Probably have like around 30 or something.
So 40, 42, 44, 45. So you have like 34 and 7 silver left. I think that should be.
It's a lot more than I thought I would have.
Well, because you spent 12 on the death knife, 3 silver on the sheath, 30 on the picks, and 2 on the ring.
Yeah.
So that adds up so far. So you have 34 gold and 7 silver. But let's have a look at this one now. All right, so we still have to pay the price of the dagger too. So this 2 gold there. Well, because actually no, I think it should be included in death knife. I need to get the weight though. The weight should be 1 pound. Is it? Yes, 1 pound. Okay, I got it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Did you want an extra dagger for your wrist sheath, or are you going to put the death knife in the wrist sheath?
I'm not gonna put a death knife in a wrist sheath.
All right. Keep in mind you have 2 arms, so you could have 2 wrist sheaths if you wanted to.
Just
Load it up.
reaches into both sleeves and then dual wields knives.
Pulls out 2 bottles. What is he doing?
Proceeds to reach into both bottles and pulls out the knives.
Well, the knife basically is essentially a switchblade, but shaped differently. So you basically would press part of it, and the knife springs out of it.
Oh.
Fancy style. All right, so what do you think? Thieves' Picks, we already got those in the other book, so we don't have to worry about that. There's a lot of things you guys probably didn't think of with dungeoneering, I guess you would call it. A few things that are very useful that might not seem
Food.
useful. Food is good, yeah. Food is important to stay alive for everyone, obviously, but there's also the fact that spellcasters need food to rest properly to revitalize their spells whenever they rest. So otherwise they can't.
Well, I'm glad I'm not a spellcaster.
Oh, there you go. But you will starve eventually if you don't eat anyway. So that's everyone's got to remember that part. But things like a 10-foot pole are very good for maybe if something is trapped, you want to prod it from far away and you don't want to be within 10 feet when you do that. Mirrors are very good because you can see around corners with them. Flour and things of that sort are good for keeping track of hidden enemies or like invisible enemies. So just a few things. There's a lot more than that. That's just a few off the top of my head though. There's a lot of things that seem useless on their own, but situationally they can be used for a lot of different things. So.
Well, I mean, I would love a blanket to sleep on.
I need a winter blanket.
And I'm gonna be sleeping in the trees when we get out. If
we get out.
If.
You want some soap?
Spiffy. Some soap. Why would I need some soap?
I don't know. In case you want to wash a mule. I don't know.
In case I want to whack somebody with soap instead of bread.
Yeah, throw the soap at them. Catch!
Catch this? Haha, you can't because it's soap.
Right. There's your standard stuff here. And then, that's writing stuff. Barrels of pickled fish. Those kind of things.
Large sack.
Large sack?
Yes.
There's another one, because Jason didn't get it. I thought he might have, but you didn't get it either. There's a belt pouch. Is another thing you get, like a large belt pouch.
Oh.
Because this, like, then this right at hand. Otherwise, a sack you have to hold it. I mean, that's fine too, you know. But if you're gonna get a sack, you should most definitely probably get a backpack to put it in. Otherwise, you're just holding a sack the whole time.
Actually, then in that case, I want the large belt pouch.
Yeah, because that's. But keep in mind, this is the kind of thing that people steal from. So you're gonna have to keep your eye on yours, which you should as a thief.
Yeah.
Anyway. You should as a thief. You should expect that.
Yeah, you think I'm not going to then put some knives on that zipper?
Yeah, right.
Try and touch my zipper, you're gonna get cut.
Did you want a backpack or not?
Backpack? How much is a backpack?
2 gold.
Yeah, I'll take a backpack.
And you need a place to put all your loot.
My lot.
Also, keep in
My
mind, you're
lord.
human. You're human. You cannot see in the dark, so you might want to consider a lantern possibly, or torches.
Yeah, lantern.
You got 3 choices. 2 you can afford: bullseye lantern or hooded lantern.
What's the difference?
They have a different light pattern. A bullseye shoots out in a long cone. I believe it's like 30 feet. A hooded lantern is maybe like a 15-foot radius. Let me check. I should have it here. Oh, is it after all? Okay, no. Let's skip it. Son of a bitch. Oh, yeah, I did skip it. Lantern. There we go. Oh, bullseye is 60 feet. A hooded lantern.
Oh.
A hooded lantern is a 30-foot radius around you. Bullseye is 60 feet right ahead. Wait, it says a bullseye lantern 60-foot radius of light has only a single shutter. It's in a single direction, yeah. But a hooded lantern is 30 feet around you.
Hooded.
Hooded, yes, kind of I figured. Just so you know, hooded lantern will... Well, I gotta tell Jason this more than you. Will spoil his dark vision until he gets out of its light. Because basically, the conflicting light levels will mess up his night vision, kind of thing, you know? Basically, you can't see in the light and in the dark at the same time, is the thing.
That makes sense.
I was gonna say, I think that makes sense. Just like if you wake up at night, you can see where you're at in your room, but if you turn the light on, you're blind for a few seconds. It's kind of like that.
Let's see. I'll take 50 feet of rope.
Silk or standard?
How much gold do I have left?
Oh, let's see. So 30, 27, 26, 25, 24, 24, and 2 silver.
Yeah, I'll take some silk.
Silk rope, 10 gold. Fancy. Also, you probably want to get some oil for your lantern, yeah?
Yeah.
Lamp oil. Lamp oil is dirt cheap.
How much is it?
6 copper.
Give me 5 of that shit. Actually, no. No, not even 5. Give me 10.
10, okay. Because lamp oil, one of them burns for 6 hours. And then 6 copper, like 100 copper is 1 gold.
So yeah, I just spent 60 copper.
You just spent a little over half of 1 gold.
Worth it.
Yeah. My point being that copper is very cheap. Anything that costs CP is like super, super cheap. And you could just fill up a room with it if you wanted to. Alright, so probably on a grappling hook. Yeah, you mentioned that last time.
Yep.
We didn't find a price for it in the other book. So it's eight silver, right? 8 silver. Yeah. And 4 pounds. All right. Could buy a musical instrument. If you're just trying to blow
Harmonica?
money, if you're just trying to blow money, you can buy a musical instrument, even though you don't know how to play it.
Yeah. Nah.
Did you want food or a wine skin or anything?
Yes. Yes.
Food.
Some bread would be nice.
Oh god, they don't have bread. Wait, maybe they do.
Damn it.
Daily food and lodging. Here they go. 5 copper for bread. Bread, just
Give
so you know,
me.
like, any of these here, like in food and lodging, will go bad eventually.
Oh.
If you want one that won't, generally you're looking for dry rations. It's pricier, but you're paying for a week's worth of rations each time, and they usually don't go bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna one up. What was his name again?
Jason?
Yeah, Jason. I'm gonna one up Jason and get 2 pounds of butter.
Oh god. 2 pounds butter. Why? Why?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I suppose. Butter's a thing. Any beverages of any sort, or honey, or meat? Just random, just have a bunch of meat, chunks of meat.
How about a ton of cider? I'm just kidding. How about,
250 gallons. I just read that, 250. A ton of good wine.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why the guards were stupid. They were drinking the wine. The ton of wine. Ooh, they have
Probably.
spice. Exotic spice. That
Yeah.
should be the spice melange. They want the
What?
spice. You don't know the spice?
Okay.
You never saw the movie Dune?
No.
Yes. There's a thing in Dune that gives people psychic powers, basically, that's called the spice. The spice melange.
So, it's like Hems for that one old lady in Fallout.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Separate latrine for rooms per month. You pay 2 gold to have your own shitter. That's in an inn, by the way. That's not just to carry around with you.
Aw, I wanted to just carry around a shitter.
Carry around. So Jason, this is mine. You can't use it. I'm gonna take a shit right now.
Again! That's like the second time. This is mine! Stop destroying my shitter!
Right? It's mine. You can't take it. Gosh. Alright, so we're at 34. I can add that up in a second.
I want some raisins.
Raisins. How many pounds of raisins do you want?
10 pounds of raisins!
Really? Really?
Yes.
Oh dear lord. So
You thought I was kidding.
Well, no, that's why I asked you how much. I figured it would be some obscene amount. Good lord.
10 pound of raisin.
So that'd be just 2 gold then.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm good with that. I can live with that.
Let me see. Let me calculate how much gold you got.
20 pounds of rice, please.
Dear lord. I hope your character
I'm just
knows
kidding.
how to cook all this.
That one I'm kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
That one I'm
This-
kidding.
These things are raw. Here's the characters are eating
No.
raw rice.
You can eat raw raisins.
No, raw raisins are fine. I'm saying if you bought the rice, you're just like eating raw rice.
Yeah,
So
there's
it's
just a
pretty
bunch of crunching. That's some pretty crunchy butter you got there.
Butter. You just eat the butter and rice. It's your guy's staple food. It'd be so gross.
Now that's gonna be one. That's gonna be a way that I kill somebody. Is I just shove an entire stick of butter down their throat.
Or just choke them on raisins and butter. Eat it. It's all you deserve.
1 pound of butter. One man's throat. Who will win?
You let Jason go into rage to hold them down, then just shove butter in their mouth. And then he just beats them to death with his bare hands. Ridiculous.
Oh my god. Hold their mouth open.
And then you know what's coming. He just starts singing. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna leave this to you. I'm getting out of here.
All hands. Always the colors.
All the time for butters come.
Oh, I'm gonna have too much fun killing people with butter.
Oh gosh, we're gonna run out.
I'm gonna wait like 2 weeks for the butter to turn solid, just so I can whack people with it.
Carrying around rancid butter. What the hell? This butter's rancid, good sir. No, it's just right.
Starts beating you relentlessly with butter.
It's ripened to its final form. Wow.
That is a butter knife.
You think that's a butter knife? This is a butter knife. Literally a knife made of butter.
Somehow stabs you with butter.
I'll see. So that 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 22. 22 for gold. What do we got for silver?
Hey, that's assault.
Salted butter.
Exactly. How much gold I got left? I think I got like exactly 10 pieces or some shit.
Close. 60 CP. So, let's see, this is going to be to 1. So that actually would leave 23 gold. Minus 1 would be 24 gold. And 3 silver left over. There's 60 CP would also be 25 gold.
If
40 CP left. So
50,000 gold for a galleon.
have 9 GP, 3 silver, and 40 copper left.
That's a lot more than I thought I would. Okay, use the rest on butter.
Are you serious? You're gonna carry around like?
No.
Wait, how much is butter? 2 silver. Do you want to buy more butter?
No, I don't need any more butter.
There's yeah. So you have a little bit left. You can buy some.
But nuts.
You can buy nuts. You can buy wine skins.
I need some of those nuts.
Oh, God. Nuts? Okay. A pound of nuts?
Oh god.
Really?
No.
Do you want a wineskin so you have something to drink with all these raisins and butters floating around?
Yeah.
Alright. How many do you want? It's 8 silver for
Considering I'm running. Yeah.
Alright, Jack. See you later,
2
man.
of
We're
them.
going to be done pretty soon here, too. So. Take care, dude. I hope you feel
Give me
better
2
with
of
the
'em.
rationing. Definitely. Hope you guys can figure that out. Doesn't sound like
You
a
know,
good time at all.
you said that we were planning on playing something after this, but
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, because we're going to be done with this soon, is what I was getting at.
okay.
I still got about half an hour to kill. It's like 11:30 for me. So
Okay, let's
how
speed
many
this
wineskins
process.
do you want?
4.
8, 4?
4.
Okay.
FOUR. Flour.
So it's 32 silver for those ones. And they're like what, a pound each. What liquid are you wanting with them?
Ale. I think. Hold on, switch back. Go to the other page.
Generally, it's going to be here. Daily food and lodging.
Yes, it's up there.
Yep. Common wine per pitcher is 2 silver.
There is bread. Yeah, some ale, please.
Alright, so 2 silver per gallon. We said a gallon fills up 8, right? So you would need just 1 gallon will be enough.
Yeah.
So 2 silver for that then.
And you already know I gotta have that cheese.
How much cheese?
2 cheese.
We're assuming this is like I assume like a small wheel of cheese or something.
Yeah.
So we'll say 2 wheels.
Some casual cheese.
I want to get. There's this other book. I can't remember the name of it. I had it on my other computer. It's got like specific types of cheese and all of this stuff. They have specific things for each one. It's pretty funny. But I'll give that to you guys when we're done with this adventure. So then you can go to a town and you can go ham and you can just buy all kinds of ridiculous things because there is a ton
Take this. I have a cheese of legends.
There's one called Death's Head cheese. Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very good. All right, so 2 wheels of cheese. That is what?
Yes.
Silver. Anything else? So that brings us to 5 gold, 1 silver, 40 copper.
You know what? I don't have anything else I can spend it on that I want.
I mean, you can keep it. You can keep the gold. I mean, it's not much.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna keep
All
it.
right, then I'm gonna add these to your sheet real quick, and then we can jump over to something else. Did you want to try Zombicide actually, or no? While I have this thing open. It's not as bookkeepy as this, just so you know.
Up to you.
So we're to say flask ?
Yes.
D for not little d. All right, then I had what else? Wrist sheath. Steve's pick, I guess. What else do we have? Razor, 50 foot silk. Okay, I'm done. Bullseye lantern. There's your butter and raisins and shit. I'm gonna put your food over here so it's all in one insane spot. So butter, we got 2 pounds. 2 pounds of butter. I gotta do the weight for these. I can do it later. But butter, then raisins. 10 pounds of raisins. So ridiculous. And
Only the necessities.
I don't know how much they say these weigh, but I'll say 2 pounds. Seems like they'd be about a pound each, really. And I think that's it. Let's go through your list one more time. Yeah, that's it. Easy peasy. Oh, I gotta put your remaining change. Whoa, not 40 XP. Not carrying some XP in your pocket. Other valuables. My butter. Alright, so your hit point should be 6. Jason should be 12, I believe. I think. I don't know if they had D8 or D12. Or D8 or D10, I mean. Anyway, I'll save it. That's fine. Alright. Save, save, save. Now, Zombicide, like I said, is much simpler than D&D. Let me try something. I'm going to try to invite you. Because they have remote play together in this. I'm going to try to invite you. Remote play together. I have invited you. So let's see how that works. Or doesn't. I don't know. I don't know! Damn it! But you should be able to just join it through there, I think. Yeah. Anywho. This is Zombicide. Alright, so. Did it actually work or no? Tristan.
Huh? What?
Oh, I sent you an invite. Did you pass out?
Yeah.
I sent you an
What's
invite
happening?
for. Don't worry, I only was waiting.
Uh,
I only was waiting for like 2 seconds. So I sent you an invite for Zombicide if you want to try it real quick.
okay, I accepted it.
Yes, it's much.
Yeah, I passed right the fuck out.
Yeah, oh, that's happened. That happens to me a lot. It happens more as you get older. So.
It has the yellow question mark. I'm scared.
The yellow question mark for what?
For this.
Or for the game?
I'm controlling the mouse, right?
No.
Yeah?
Are you
'Cause
able
you're
to grab
controlling
stuff?
mine.
Are you able to grab stuff or no?
No.
I think you have to change your team. Oh, no, not that. Maybe color. Are you here, though? That's the question.
I'm looking at your screen and I'm able to move the mouse on my screen.
So are you... Okay, so you have the table and everything there, right?
Yes.
And can you interact with anything or no?
No.
What?
Oh, here's the thing though. I'm looking through your stream.
Well, because the invite I sent you, you're able
But
to...
I'm playing the game.
Yeah. But are you able... You can't interact with anything, you said.
I cannot.
Okay, there's got to be permissions. Here we go. Table flip? No. We don't want table flips. Allow others to flip. I think I need to add you as a player. I think that's what it is. Help menu. Add. Host commands. Oh, that doesn't help me. Grouping? No. Controls? No. Hover over each item. Oh,
Passed out again.
What is it? Are you passed out again?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, we'll just get this started quick then. So I'll yeah. It's so weird. Alright, so I'm just going to show you a few different characters here. You can decide who do you want to play as. Normally, I would say we should each pick 2, but we'll just each pick 1 to make it easier. Josh is really good because he can get away from zombies instead of being held by them. If you're in the same area as zombies, when you try to move, it takes more actions to move away. Josh doesn't have that penalty, though. So he's a very good starter character. Let's see. 5, 6. Alright, we'll do it like this. Alright, so I'll say you can be Josh then. How about that?
Yeah.
Alright, so we start here. You be Josh, I'll be Ned. And then, you can get out of here, and you can get out of here. Alright, so Josh and Ned. The adventure for the ages. Alright, so each turn you have 3 actions. Your choices are to move, to attack, or to search. You can only search when you're inside of a building or when you're in a car. Let's see what we gotta see what our starting weapons are real quick too. What is this? A pan. Oh, I didn't shuffle them. Derp. Let's flip the damn pan first. Huh? Shuffle. That's still a pan. It's okay. So that didn't shuffle shit. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. The top one's not shuffling. Oh, there we go. Crowbar. And a pan. So, I'll give you the crowbar then. I'll take the pan. Alright, so, what do you want to do? You have 3 actions. You can open you can open doors with your crowbar. By the way, each little square you see between the lines counts as 1 space for movement. So you could do like 1, 2, 3, or you could do like 1, open the door is 2 for your action, and then 3. When you open doors, so just so you know, there will be zombies spawning in here.
Yeah, 1 open door, 3.
1, open the door. And then that puts you in here. So let's see what we get inside. So first room, where you're at. You have 1 more action, by the way. Let me shuffle these. One gray zombie, which is just a normal walker. And then we got to do these 2 rooms here. Another gray zombie. Oh, this is not a runner. We don't need runners. And then the last room. Another gray zombie. So
I seem to be lucky.
3 zombies in here. Alright, you have 1 more action. You can try to attack with your crowbar.
Yeah.
So you roll 1 dice. You need to get a 4 or higher to kill it. You can actually,
Yeah, I'll try
Josh,
to attack.
Josh is slippery, so normally to move away, because there's 1 zombie here, it's +1 action required for each zombie. You can move away for free, though, because Josh is slippery. You can use one action instead of 2 to move if you want to. Or you can try to fight it. To you.
Fight it.
Fight it? Alright. Let's see. That's a 1. So
Damn.
That's a miss. Alright, I'm going to come try to help you. 1, 2, and then I'm going to try to fight it with my shitty-ass pan. I need a 4 for the pan. 6. I need 6. Pan's the worst weapon in the game, by the way. Alright, so now what happens is what I call zombie time. So all the zombies take their turns, and then we spawn more. Alright, so zombie is going to hit one of us. Who's it going to be, me or you? We can roll the dice to find out.
Dice.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3 me, 4, 5, 6 you. Oof, it's me. Alright, so what happens now is my pan is gone. And I get a wound. If I get 2 of these, I'm dead. But I come back as a zombie. A good zombie. Alright, so...
A good zombie.
A good zombie, that's right. Now we have an unfortunate happening here. Zombies move towards who they can see first and who they can hear second. Normally, I would have put this on the door when you broke it open, but it didn't really matter because there were no zombies on the board besides these ones. Because you make noise when you do things. So the game, that's kind of like the game's I guess it's the easiest way to refer to it. And we got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas here for spawning. So this determines where zombies are spawning at. So we got 2 is one spawn at 2, 1 at 4, 2 at 4, and 1 at 5, and 1 at 6. So we go to 2, which is listed as this one, and we draw a card. 2 gray zombies. Great. And then 4 had 2 spawns. So we have 1, and then we have another one. Whoa, don't take the whole deck. 0, nothing. And then 5, we had another one. Oh, no, damn it. 5 is 1. So you guys are at 4 and 5. 4, 4, 4. There's one at 4. There's one at 5. Hey, not both you guys. Then 1 is 6 too. So 1 is 6, right where we started at. Great.
Dude, I am so sorry, but I cannot stay awake.
That's all right, dude. I'm alright about it. All right, we'll do one more turn, then I'll leave you to the land of sleep. So you got 3 actions.
Okay.
Fight them with your crowbar.
I will. I'll fight the one that's literally right next to me.
All right. Come on. Damn it. I got 2 more actions. Try again, I guess. Okay, that's 1 dead. 2 dead. Good. So then 2 zombies. Dead. And, oh, I forgot this. Where's it at? Where's the marker? Where's the marker? Here it is. So basically, you gain XP when you kill zombies, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. Why is this one like that? That's stupid. They don't have the clips? They have clips. In the real version of the game, they have clips you clip onto your card. This one doesn't. So you're at 2 right now, though. 2 kills. Yeah, and when you level up, you gain an extra action. So it has, instead of having 3, you'd have 4. Then when you get to orange, you get to choose one of these. So you can re-roll once per turn, or you can have 1 more dice when you do melee attacks. And then there's another one when you get into red. So it's pretty neat. I'm going to search. I have a free search action because that's his ability. And when you search, you actually... Let me shuffle this. You can go through the deck and grab a card. What is it? Ooh! A katana. Very nice. 2 dice. I'm going to attack this thing. Shing! He's dead. And I gain +1 action. Flip it. Alright, well yeah, man. I'll let you go if you're passing out.
In fact, I just did.
Yeah, again? Alright, fair enough. I'll save this for some other time if you want to continue.
Yeah, it seems fun.
Oh man, it's a whole lot of fun actually. It's on the side. Oh, yeah. Turn 2. Oh, it's in derp. It was here, not there. That was searching. There we go. Yeah, I have this actual game in person. This is another one I actually have. I play semi-frequently.
I have the actual Jumanji.
Oh yeah, I don't have that one. I have this one, and I have all the expansion packs for it. There's like 3 or 4 different expansion packs. One of them adds werewolves, and it adds a D&D setting, so it's like fantasy and crossbows instead of guns and stuff. But this one's good too. They have a ton of different like characters. This one, the base set comes with 6. I think I probably have over 200 though, because all the additional sets and shit that I bought. Pretty ridiculous. But yeah, man, I'll let you be. Go get some sleep, man.
Will do.
All right, dude. Take care. I will see you
Alright.
tomorrow I don't know what I'm
Have
playing
a good
tomorrow.
lunch.
Alright, later, dude. Thanks.
See ya.
Yeah, I still don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Maybe.
Oh, we can try that World War One game.
Yeah, possibly. What was the name of it? Battleground.
Um,
Is
yeah,
it
Battleground Three Eyes.
Battleground 3? I'm assuming.
Yes,
Okay. All right.
but it's not like a actual just press the button three. It's Three Eyes, but three
Well, yeah, this
capital
the
Eyes.
Roman numerals.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, see ya.
See you, man. Take care. Bye bye. Let's
See
see
ya.
what. I have a few minutes left. What do I want to do for the next few minutes? I can just throw around zombicide parts or just flip the table. Oh, there it goes. Flying into oblivion. Wow, dude. I want to do it. It's the right thing to do. Yeah, because... what else did I have in workshop? Oh, these were really, really cool. I should have showed you guys these earlier. These are animated figs. Some dude made joystick. Yeah, they're very, very cool. Certain ones, or actually quite a few of them, have different states where they like walk or they'll do attacks and stuff, or different poses. Pretty awesome, dude. I wish like there were more of them. There's a good variety as is, but like more is always better, obviously. Where's the wolf? The wolf actually had quite a few animations. The wolf can walk, it can play dead, it can attack. This guy's got 7, so he should have a few. Oh, that's neat. Sweet. Sweet. Stealth. Okay. Ready, one hand red, drunk, sit, walk. Yeah, pretty neat, dude. Very neat, I think, actually. But yeah, it's not a great variety, unfortunately. What we got in here? Ooh. Nice and disgusting. There's a zombie. I said there were zombies in here. I don't see any zombies though. Is it a zombie? Technically? Oh, that one's static. That one doesn't move. Well, yeah, anyway, I think it's going to be it for me today as well. I thought we were going to have time to play today, but we got the bookkeeping done at least. I figured that was going to take a minute, so that's something. Let me go over their sheets for a second real quick here. So that should have been here, I believe. Yeah, this should have been the one we were doing, I think. No, I'm gonna load a different one just to be sure. Alright. Yeah, that should be the one because we put all their items and stuff on their sheets. But yeah, I'm gonna have to fill these out too. I'll do that later. We get back from lunch. I also need to find out if there's some way to change the alignment because these all seem to be center aligned, and to change the text size for these, I do not like. That bugs the crap out of me. Anyone that has played D&D for a while would probably have the same feeling. You can't put 3 letters, you can only put 2. It is, it's like a dagger in my brain, you know. Maybe I'm over dramatizing it, but I gotta put that tooth taco for everyone and movement rates and all that. That's pretty easy stuff to do. So. Yeah, that'll be it for me for today. I appreciate everyone that stopped by, even if you're just poking it to see what I'm doing here. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Probably not D&D tomorrow. I'll ask the guys if they're going to be around. I know some of them have finals and stuff, so they probably won't be able to be around tomorrow, and I don't blame them. So I might try the one that Tristan recommended, the Battlegrounds thing, or I might just do something else altogether. Excuse me, that's got me on it now. But yeah, that'll be a problem for tomorrow, I believe. But at any rate, once again, I appreciate anyone who stopped by, and that'll be it. I'm also repeating myself now, so Mr. Von Grimmsy out. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a nice day or night or whichever it is on your end of reality, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right? Take care, guys. Bye-bye.